I'm feeling so alive. Join the Parker fam, we're here to share tips, and stories we all can bear. Talk to me Thursday, we're bringing the news. Get ready to cruise, we got fun to choose. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la. Put your feet in the sand, let your worries fade. Weekly vlogs drop all the plans we made. Country kids just living, finding our way. Parkers on the go, come join the play. Chauvin's got your back, Cavill advises pride. With Brandon's humor, we're along for the ride. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la, la 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 baby, la 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 la. Life's a journey, let's make it right. Join the Parker fam, shine bright tonight. Life's a journey.
What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. Y'all knew what was happening like 30 seconds before. Not even 30 seconds, like 10 seconds before. First of all, we hope you guys are having a good Thursday and you have had a great week. Let's see who is in the chat. First one in the chat is Leo. What's going on, Leo? How are you?
Hey, Leo.
Leo say, hey, Parker's on the go, and everyone else in the chat. Another week has gone by. How has yours been?
Thank you for being here, Leo. We appreciate you being a member.
Absolutely.
Well.
Liam, as you can tell, we're a little tired. Okay.
The week has been okay. This has actually been a good one.
Yeah. That not to discredit the fact that we are still a little tired, but the week has been okay. And let's see who else we have on the go with YOLO. Hey fam, how are you?
Hi.
Happy Thursday.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member.
Absolutely. And hello to anybody watching over on Facebook. We appreciate you being here. And Miss Deb is here as well. Hello. Parker's gonna go on everyone in the chat. Happy Thursday. Hey, Miss Deb.
Hey, Miss Deb. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. And then let's see who else. Marjorie is here. Hey, Marjorie. How are you?
Hey, Marjorie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a member.
Yes.
And let's see. YOLO saying hello to everyone else in the chat. And Ronnie C is here. Hey, Ronnie C, how are you?
Hey, Ronnie C. Thank you for being here.
Good? You good, buddy?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. And Ronnie got one of the memberships last week. So thank you for being a member, Ronnie.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Liam said 9.38K subs, getting close to 10K. Man, listen.
Not fast enough.
Not the closer we get, the slower it happens. I don't know. We just here.
Siobhan over here. Siobhan's getting discouraged over here, guys. I need y'all to encourage her tonight. She's getting a little discouraged.
So, just a little bit.
So send her some encouragement, please.
Just a little bit. It's some things happening in the background, and it's just it's nothing bad, but it's just channel wise and business wise, and I'm just a little tired. That's all. Just a little tired.
You rephrase it. Too tired.
Yeah, I'm just a little tired.
How's that hot dog, by the way?
It was good. It was good. Old school throwback. Miss Dale said, hello, everyone. Gotta dance a little to the intro. Need a little exercise. Okay. That's what we need to do. We just need to kick up our heels and do a little
exercise.
Shake a little shit. The Cruising Max is here. They said, greeting from the Max. Let's go, fam.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for being here.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. And Miss Dale said, Liam, it's been a long week. Glad it's Thursday. We're glad it's Thursday too. And Brandon is eating dinner on the live. I guess it's dinner with the Parkers at the intro every single week. What's going on, TJ? How are you? Happy Thursday.
Thank you for being here, TJ.
Thank you for being here.
I had to finish the game, so I couldn't.
Oh, okay. You couldn't eat. Hey, Lady O is here. Hey, fam. How are you?
Hey, Lady O. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Let's see here. You all right, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm okay now. Great.
He fell up the stairs. You want to tell him why you fell up the stairs?
This is what you're going to do to me?
You do it to me all the time.
No, I don't. I don't tell people you fall up the stairs.
Because I don't fall up the stairs. You fell up the stairs.
I didn't have no sauce for my chicken tenders.
For his tendies. So he ran downstairs to get sauce for his tendies, and then he fell up the stairs trying to get back to y'all. I told him he had an additional 22 seconds. Hey, Miss Dale, showing concern for Brandon. Oh, thank you, Miss Dale. Hey, C, how are you?
Hey, C, thank you for being here. No, thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Marjorie said WrestleMania 41 rocked my world.
That rocked somebody world.
Oh, go Yellow said tie should be good.
Should be, but it ain't.
Yeah, sometimes it's just tired. TJ's destination said, wait for Brandon to do Shelton impersonation.
Just wait till he gets here. I will.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's going on, Kev? How are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And Kathy B is here. Hey, Kathy B, how are you?
Hey, Kathy B, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. And Leo said, if I can eat while I'm watching, y'all can eat as well. But how are we talking if we eating?
Like this, see? Because you gotta keep the one.
You just gotta keep one side clean. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I found out somebody used to show people your food.
Man, I was a kid.
Disgusting.
Travel with PMB. What is going on, Paul? How are you? Thank you for being here.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you stopping by and saying hello this evening. So, as you guys saw, we had a little action. And if y'all knew how much footage that I had to cut out, that I had to cut out of that vlog. If you guys have not seen, we did drop our vlog on the Dune Buggy excursion last week for reconnecting at sea, and it was something else.
That's true. It was part fun, part tragedy, part sadness, part disgusting.
It was a big part of disgusting. Yeah. So, just in case you weren't here, let me go ahead and throw this in.
Hide the kids. Hide the
So no, I could not see, and that was the reason why. I was trying to. There was points where I was like trying to put on shades under the goggles, and that's the reason why is because the goggles will get so muddy where you couldn't see anything. So I was really trying to protect my eyes. But yeah, that was interesting. Oh, you couldn't see it? Oh no, it didn't show.
So I'll go ahead and talk before while she's. Miss Dale said, I fell.
You fell up the stairs.
Yeah, I fell upstairs with a plate of food and a cup of soda, all on carpet and wall.
Oh, Miss Dale. She had food and the sodas and she fell upstairs.
I'm trying to figure out if I've
fallen with your food in your hand.
I don't think I've done that, but I'm kind of clumsy. Is it gonna call me clumsy-ish?
Not really. Just when you're rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when you're rushing.
And Kathy B says, happy birthday to the baby. Well, thank you. So that's been part of our week as well. Sorry, we didn't get to mention it. So we'll talk about our week and then we get into the vlog.
Yes.
So yesterday, Jaden celebrated his 20th birthday. Mm-hmm. For those who are new here, Jaden is our 20-year-old nonverbal autistic son. So I have always been kind of lukewarm on his birthday, and not because I don't love him or I want to celebrate him. It's just knowing him and like him being nonverbal and not being very aware. It's hard to know how to celebrate him, and it's hard to know if he's aware. So I always have been kind of lukewarm. Shafon always asked, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. I'll just go get him a 20-piece chicken nugget from McDonald's and a fry and a soda, and that'd be his birthday. We might sing happy birthday. So I've always been a little, like I said, lukewarm on celebrating his birthday because I don't know how. I've never known how. So Siobhan yesterday, long story short, Siobhan put together a little birthday party yesterday that included some family and included chicken and cake. And she decorated the garage for his birthday. So I appreciate that because you know, no matter if he knows or not, we still need to, you know,
Yeah.
celebrate him the way he deserves to be
Yes,
celebrated.
absolutely. And that's always a question for me, is how to celebrate him and how Brandon wants to do it. Because I'm always respectful of him too, because it is kind of emotional for him too. So I always try to respect him and how he wants to do it. And then yesterday I was just like, you know, he's not, because he's good around people, but you still, you know, you still want to keep his world his world.
Yeah.
And we try to be respectful of his world. So you know, it was just family, and we did the cake and sang happy birthday, and you know, we did it enough to where he knew it was about him, but we didn't like overstimulate him either. And we just kind of let him do his thing while we were there. So yeah, it was a good time. I feel like he enjoyed himself
Yes.
in his way. And I'm just glad that we were able to do it. So
yeah, like I said, and I'm about this like with all like Christmas as well. I don't know how much he's aware of it, and because of that, I don't know how to.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it's been a conversation between us since we've known each other about how to do things. Like I said, I always try to be respectful of his wishes, because it is times where it does, you know, emotionally wear on him too, because he really doesn't emotionally wears on Brandon, because Jaden is really not capable of showing a lot of emotions unless you just made him mad. So
Yeah.
Outside of that, he really doesn't. So we're just trying to do the best we can. Like, he's 20 now, so everything looks different. We're discovering new things every day, and we are navigating new waters. And we've also talked about within the past year about what it would look like even traveling and start cruising with him. And it's so nerve-wracking because of how
he can be a kind of a time.
He sometimes he can be a time bomb.
And you have to keep him occupied, which sometimes on a cruise ship is a little difficult.
Yeah. So and I literally just got finished watching a TikTok about someone who took their child on a cruise, and because he stems very loud, he verbally stems very loud, other kids treated him differently, and she was having a hard time. And then, even though, you know, some of the cruise lines say that they are inclusive of children with special needs, they really don't prepare. It's a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of stuff to think about. But we're taking it day by day.
Yeah, he does stem.
He stems loudly.
And stem means just self-stimulation. So he, you know,
vocal tics. Sometimes it's jumping, flapping your hands. It just depends on what his particular is, and audibly laughing.
Yes.
And it could draw attention. So it's a lot that we are just trying to learn how to do and how to navigate. But I don't know, you guys. We're talking about trying maybe a little 3-day just to see how he handles it.
Yeah.
And go from there. So life is about to change over here, y'all. Yes. Life is about to change over here. But we thank you guys for the birthday wishes. We thank you guys for everybody celebrating him. And it is definitely appreciated, especially that he's a 20-year-old that looks like he's 16. So it's even hard for us sometimes, but we appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Oh, y'all. Okay, so let me try one more time and just see if it pops. Hopefully it'll pop up for you guys. Let's see. No, it still didn't show. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's not showing, because it's here. Like, it's here. I really don't know why it's not showing.
Y'all get the
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. This is so weird. Any other time it will work. I'm sorry, y'all. I really wanted to show y'all. Well, if you haven't watched the vlog, we'll drop a link to the vlog in the chat. You guys can check that out. Actually, is right here, so I can just go ahead and drop it. Yeah, so we'll drop the link to the blog after the live, or you guys can save it to a playlist and you guys can watch it. That would be great. We definitely want to make sure it gets some traction. But yeah, that was one heck of an excursion. This is the first time we've done any sort of kind of excursion like this. We're usually on the less messy side of things, so for us that was a little crazy. And yeah, we were digging mud out of our ears for 3 days.
Yeah, somebody told me I still had mud on me like 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah,
I took
multiple
showers.
Yes. You can talk while eating, just like the crumble cookie CEO did. I don't know how he did anything. I don't know how he did anything. Captions call said the donkey had me. Let me tell y'all something about them darn donkeys.
This is all Siobhan talked about. This is literally all she talked about.
Because I didn't know we had the footage. Because I saw the donkeys, y'all. I saw the donkeys pass me, but I didn't see them because I had mud on my goggles. So I was trying to clean off my goggles, and the donkey, it was 2 of them at the time. When I went back and looked at the video, it was 3. But in my mind, it was 2 donkeys that ran across our ATV, and I was still going. It wasn't like I was stopped. It ran across our ATV. So I was like, Brett, did you see them donkeys? And as soon as I said that, we rode by and we were both like, the donkeys, there's the donkeys. And then I was like, man, I really could have hit them darn donkeys. Like,
that's all she kept saying. Them darn donkeys.
Because I wasn't expecting to see donkeys. I was like, I really could have. What if, and it wasn't like it was a windshield. Them donkeys would have been up in there with us. That's why I kept saying it.
Well, there's your 10,000 subscribers
right there. Donkey, not the donkey going for a ride. Mm-hmm. You won't believe what happened with the donkeys on the ATV.
And we would have called it too.
Yeah, we were filming. Yep. Miss Des, happy birthday to your baby Kathy. Kathy said, it wasn't me.
Whoa.
Kathy B said, it wasn't mine. Not my baby. Foodie Vacations, welcome in, fam. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Emmett Whitfield. Hey, Emmett, how are you?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, fam. I think Emmett's from North Carolina. I feel like he's commenting.
We'll find out here.
Happy belated birthday, Jaden. I think he knows how much you love and care for him. God made sure of that.
Oh, that's so
Thank
sweet.
you, Miss Deb.
I appreciate y'all getting his name right, too.
Because we do have 2 Jadens.
Yes.
So mine has a Y, Jayden, and his has no Y. So yes, so thank you so much. We appreciate it, y'all. I think he appreciated it.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank y'all. Yeah, Kathy, I was wondering. The Cruiser Max said, tell him happy birthday from the Max. We will.
Hold on for a second. Jaden. Come here. Come here. Hey, the Max said happy birthday.
Yeah, you want to look over there? Look right there and tell him, say thank you.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, say thank you.
Say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jaden. He gets in and get out. I told y'all he don't play. He don't play. We disrupted his car's time. He watches cars, so we disrupted his time. But he said thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to reboot that. I'm gonna try to see what's going on with that. But we appreciate y'all. If y'all have already seen it, we appreciate it. Let's see here. Emmett said, I know y'all had said before that you wanted to go to the Pickle Festival in Mount Olive NC. Well, the time is here. It's this weekend. Emmett. You want to go to the Pickle? Mount Olive ain't that far from here.
Looks like we're going to a pickle festival.
Emmett, what day you going? I love me a good pickle too.
Yes, you do.
Really?
You do love pickles.
Yeah, like, but that's not in the terms you were saying it. Emmett, let us. Is it 2 days? Is it like the sea? Because I'm from the coast, so we do seafood festivals. Is it a 2-day festival? Like, is it just 1 day? I look it up. It don't even matter. We come to the Pickle Festival, Emmett. Andretta Gordon, how are you? Thank you for being here, fam. We appreciate you. Sig is here. Hey, fam. How are you?
Hey, Sid, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member, and congratulations on your milestone.
Congratulations. 8,000 subscribers. That girl blew up. Blew up. Go on, get on another fancy ship and see what happened. You gonna pass us. We appreciate you. Let's see here. Everybody is speaking. And Six said, "Hey, Jaden." On Go Yellow said, "Hello, sweet Jaden." He is a sweetheart. He is a sweetheart. Leon said, "The Cars movie. That's a good movie. All of them. Yes, yes. He loved everything Cars. Everything Cars." Emmett said Friday and Saturday. Okay, all right. I don't think we're gonna do Saturday.
No.
They used to have the Mount Olive pickles at the state fair for 50 cents, and that's when I used to go get my pickles from Mount Olive, but they don't do it anymore. They ain't done it in about 5 or 6 years.
Can't get it from the store? I don't mind going. I mean, I don't care. But...
Yeah, you can get them from the store, but it's a festival of pickles. You gotta go.
Not a festival of pickles. It's crazy.
I love pickles. Yellow, me and Destiny was talking about this the other day when I was pregnant with her, and I used to drive my grandma around. There's a convenience store that I used to stop to get pickles every single day. And every single day, I would eat the pickle in the parking lot of the store and then leave the pickle in the parking lot of the store. And my grandma was like, "You do this every day. Every day you stop at this store, get this pickle, and you never make it out of the parking lot." I was like, "But the baby want the pickle. I don't know what else to do." But every day, I would go get the pickle and leave the pickle where I got it.
Meaning?
Yep. Up Chuck. Up Chuck the pickle. Yep. Every single day. I did that for 9 months.
Gross.
Yep. Mount Olive too. Yeah. Mount Olive. Yeah, I'm excited.
Mount Olive's a worldwide thing?
Yeah. You know that Mount Olive pickles. You know Mount Olive pickles are everywhere.
I know. My family used to buy the Mount Olive relish.
Oh, no, I ain't eat nobody pickle relish. That ain't the same thing.
I'm just saying, like, that was a staple in the house. The
yes. That sign, thank you. Yes, yeah. He does. He has his signs and he'll use them when he want to. So y'all got lucky, y'all got that sign. Or if he's getting ready to have a moment, he'll sign like mama and daddy and grandma and grandpa. When he needs like calming down. But no. When he want to. Because if we ask him to use his signs, he's like, "Girl, I ain't about to use that." Let's see here. Yes, congratulations to Sig once again. An amazing milestone. Hey, Jaretha, how are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Oh, Emmett said, "Oh, you getting them free at the festival? They're just giving them."
Oh, Lord.
Ziploc bag and a backpack. I'm going to the pickle festival. Destiny, you hear that? We're going to get pickles.
That's it, man. You don't mind.
Destiny got like 4 jars of pickles in the cabinet right now. Destiny just me, but still to this day, she loves pickles. This is us. Hey guys, great ball. Just started watching and found you guys. Well, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you, new people.
Absolutely.
So this is your first time here. We like to do this for our first time guest. You get one of these.
Woo!
Thank you. We do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Unless we are on the high seas. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And I like the channel name and the logo. This is us. Okay, that is nice. Want to go with Yellow said, "Ooh, hot pickles from the corner store were my jam when I was younger." Yeah. Hot pickles. There was a lot of pickled stuff. Pickled pig feet, pickled eggs. Yeah, it was a lot of pickled sausages. It was just a corner of pickled stuff. And they were behind the counter and you had to ask for it. And one thing I could not stand was they smelled that jar of pickled pig feet open up. It was the worst. And then why they pink? Why they like neon pink? It was so bad. Not a fan of relish, but buy salad cubes. I don't want neither one of them. Whatever they add to it, it takes away of the pickle of the pickle. I don't want the sweet pickle. I don't do sweet pickles. I like me a nice kosher deal.
And you like pickles on like sandwiches and stuff?
I do like pickles on sandwiches.
Like even sliced pickles?
Yes, I like sliced pickles. I like the hamburger slices. I like the pickle spears. I don't like the cube because they add too much to it, and then it's not.
I know what they bought it for. I remember now. They used to put it in potato salad.
Potato salad, and that was the reason why I would not eat potato salad for a long time. Is because my grandma was heavy-handed on that sweet relish.
And I do like potato salad, but it does have to be done right.
Yeah, it's got to be done. Everybody can't do potato salad. Salad cubes, yes, it's different. It's not the same thing. Relish and salad cubes they're both pickle product. Boy, you got to be a chef to know this. You got to cook. They are both a pickle product, and they look similar. But salad cubes and pickle relish are not the same thing. Salad cubes go in like potato salad, but the pickle relish go in like hot dogs. It's two different things. It's not the same thing, even though they sit side by side. Let's see here. Moni to the T, happy Thursday. How are you?
Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you.
All right. We appreciate you. Emmett said, I was stationed in Alaska, and one of the first things I saw in the grocery store was a Mount Olive pickle. It made me miss home, but made me smile. We are everywhere. Mount Olive pickles are everywhere.
I did not know that. I thought that was just like, like cheer wine or something. You know
yeah,
I thought it was just like a local thing.
Yeah, because
it's like Sundrop.
Sundrop, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah,
you don't like Sundrop?
Nope, man, nope.
It's not. It don't taste like the dew to you.
No, it does not. No, Sundrop tastes like Sundrop to the dew is as Starry is a Sprite.
Starry's gross.
Starry's gross. It's not the same thing. It's just because the same color.
Bad, but yeah, I see your point.
Just because the same color don't mean it's the same thing. We put the salad cubes in potato and tuna salad. Yes, it goes into salads. It don't go. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Yellow said, "I want dill or bread and butter slices. I don't want no bread and butter, nothing.
It's bread and butter.
The sweet pickles, they're called bread and butter. They're sweet, and then they got a little, you know how I'm about little seeds inside the jar and stuff. I don't want that neither. Give me a good old dill pickle. We're in Alaska. Where you stationed? Let's see. Kathy B said, I just saw that Popeyes has this on the menu, chilled pickle lemonade. I saw that too. They do have a pickle lemonade.
I would rather drag several undisclosed body parts on hot concrete than to try a chilled pickle lemonade from
I know Popeyes. Somebody who tried it. They said it was the worst thing they have ever had in their life.
Is somebody in our family?
No. Oh. One of my friends on Facebook that I used to work with said they tried because they like pickle flavor stuff, but they said that was horrible. That was horrible. Keisha is here. Hey, Keisha, how are you?
Hey, Keisha, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, fam. And I want to go. Yellow said, I have never heard of a Sundrop. See, it's got to be like a North Carolina thing. So, or at least the East Coast, like Southern East Coast thing. Yeah. So like Sundrop and what's the Mellow Yellow? It's like Mellow Yellow. If you've heard of Mellow Yellow, Sundrop. Those are all the off-brand Mountain Dews.
But Mellow Yellow is actually like
Mellow Yellow is all right, but
it's a Coca-Cola thing.
But they all just make the opposite of the other one. Yeah.
You know, Mountain Lion.
What is the Walmart one?
What is the Walmart one? Somebody help us out.
Anna Q. Hey, Anna Q.
Hey,
how
Anna
are
Q,
you?
thanks for being here.
Happy Thursday. Cece, I recently learned pickles are good for hangovers. A lot of people drink the pickle juice.
Now, see, how did you learn that?
It's the salt. It's the salt.
Were you just told that randomly, or you just,
Emmett said he was stationed in Fort Richardson in Anchorage. Nice. I just watched that Netflix show on Alaska, and this
was it Alaska?
It was Alaska.
Okay.
It was in Alaska. It was based out of Alaska anyway. But it was an interesting show. But it looked like the community was like that big, so it just makes me even more interested to go. Speaking of hangovers with pickles, one of my favorite shooters is a pickleback. See, people do, and that's what the pickle juice, right? They put pickle juice in it, in whatever liquor it is. Liam said, I'm used to blasted pickles. I didn't see Mount Olive until I came to Florida. Blasted, those are the ones you can buy them on the counter, but I think the ones of those are the refrigerator ones. Those are the good ones. Keep them in the refrigerator. Jameson Wiki Jameson whiskey chased with dill pickle juice. That's a pickleback.
Wish I had more thumbs.
Mellow yellow and cheer wine. Mellow yellow cheer wine, sun drop, made in the Carolinas. Tahitian treat, and that's probably not just a Carolina thing, but Tahitian treat is really good.
What's the Walmart version of Mountain Dew?
Let's see. I prefer Mount Olive over Vlasic. Marilyn Mel Tibbs, how are you? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Cool. I thought you might say Elmendorf. Ooh.
Mountain Lion.
Mountain Lion.
No, Mountain Lightning. Sorry.
Mountain Lightning. That is, yeah, it is Mountain Lightning. Hey, what is going on? Independent Black Voice. What's going on, fam?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And Dresden, my brother was an MP. Listen, it's a lot of military around here. I used to work on base, so all those things, MPs and whew, just going through, trying to get through base. No, it's because I worked on base when the towers happened, and I was going to yeah. So during that whole during that whole time,
I was in a civics class.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hey,
Get out of here!
At least you know that you're not 56, and you know.
We'll get into that. No, I'm not.
So we were going to talk about Shannon Sharp after 9 o'clock.
Yes, we are.
So bring everything you got. We're talking about Shannon Sharp in that situation after 9 o'clock.
Look, Quinton said, hi, Parkinson, go in chat. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing day.
Today's pretty good day. Oh, side note, I got my phone fixed for the low price of $400 because apparently you're not allowed to add insurance and then use it on a phone, apparently.
Who knew?
Who knew? Why would you let me add it if I can't use it? Why would you show me something I can't have?
Leo said, talk about a chaser, YOLO. Pickle and Jameson.
Stop it.
A friend from NC actually had too much fun with some boxed wine. That's how she found out.
Man, boxed wine.
Box wine hangover. I know that was bad. I know that was bad. Foodie Vacation said, I'm sorry. I was telling Emmett that. No, you're fine. Have your conversations. I'm just nosy. I want to know what y'all talking about. You are absolutely fine. How you get to know each other? Let y'all chat. I'm ready to cuss.
So much. Shay.
I'm ready to cuss.
There's so much wrong.
It's so much.
There's so much wrong there.
Kevin said, definitely an after dark combo, honey, because we can't do that right now. We got to wait till the people that meant to be in the room where it happened is in the room where it happened. And if you're new here, after dark conversations are anything that is in the news or any topic that is brought up, and they are for adults only. So put the kids in bed. Let's have these conversations. So stick around. Phone fix. Yay.
$400 later.
Could have brought a new phone out.
Yeah. So T-Mobile's not the best way. I like T-Mobile's prices and I like T-Mobile's like perks, but T-Mobile's customer service sucks.
Oh, it's bad.
It sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And you're literally told like 3 things by 3 different people.
Yeah. Yeah. And nobody has the same answer.
First person we talked to in the store. He was cool. And maybe that's why he was cool. So
I know we got him in trouble. I know we got him in some trouble. They put his name in the notes. They put his name in the notes.
So we went over there once the phone was broken. He was like, yeah, so I'll add the insurance on the 12th, and then you can just file a claim on the 17th. Okay, bet. So I can't go without a phone for 5 days. So we found that little small phone. So I tried to file a claim on the 17th. So, get through, file the claim, talk to somebody insurance. We get through all the way through the claim. Then I got an email at like maybe an hour later. It was like, yeah, we can't do this. I was like, okay. So I called T-Mobile again. I was like, hey, what's the problem? They were like, oh yeah, no, you should be able to file a claim. It's just that it was reading the old phone and not it was reading the new phone and not the old phone. Okay, cool. So what do I need to do? Well, you just need to put the SIM card back in the broken phone and then file the claim, and then it should go through. Okay, bet. Got off the live last week, switched that around, filed a claim Friday morning, and they were like, nah.
Nah.
So we called T-Mobile customer service, and they told us why. And then she was like, yeah, it's kind of like car insurance. Like, well, you can't file a claim and backdate it or something like that.
Something she was saying.
And Siobhan was like,
first of all, stop using that analogy because that's stupid.
Siobhan said, don't.
I didn't tell her she was stupid, but I said, stop using that analogy as an insurance agent. Yes, you can. In the state of North Carolina, backdate a claim. I can't tell you about other states, but in the state of North Carolina, you can backdate a claim on a car 30 days. So don't use that analogy because that is not correct. And that's going to get you in trouble. And she said something smart and I had to shut down because I need
so
to
I was like, so I asked the customer service rep. So you're telling me I would have been better off just going without a phone for 5 days to get this claim? And she was like, yeah. Well, let me speak to a supervisor, bro. So the supervisor gets on the line and we're like, yeah, I don't know why they told you that. We can't, you can't file a claim because it was never on the phone. It was because they put it on the wrong line. You can't file it on this phone because it was never on this phone. I was like, okay, but this is what we were told. He was like, yeah, I don't know why they even did that. They were not supposed to do that. I was like, they even gave us a statement credit. He was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, that was just hush money.
For what? What are we hushing for? What are we hushing for?
So Siobhan was just like, hang up.
Just hang up. Just hang up.
So we found somewhere to fix the phone for $400.
Yeah, $400.
That was our last Friday.
Oh, why you want to cuss? You know what? I know why she want to cuss. We gonna get to it. But that's the low they can keep it. $400.
400 smackaroos.
Yes.
Paid for somebody to fix a phone screen because T-Mobile put the insurance on the wrong line. Then when I tried to switch it, they were like, nah. Yeah,
we did exactly what they told us to do, and they was like, it's gonna be good, and then it wasn't good. Yeah. So, yeah. And the reason why it was $400 is because he could not get an aftermarket screen because he has to have the identification thing. So basically, the thumbprint technology has to work because of the type of work he does. And the aftermarket screen, which would have only been like $270, he wouldn't have been able to do that. So he had to get a brand new fancy. Listen, all these phones is too high for no reason. No reason.
Kenny Elliott, thank you
for being here, Kenny. Sorry.
Kenny Elliott, thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, let us know, and we'll properly welcome you in.
I don't think it's Kenny's first time, but let us know.
Yeah.
If I remember. I can remember. Hey, Team Reese, how are you?
Hey, Team Reese, thank you for being here, and thank you for being members as well.
It seemed like they were on the Aqua for a long time.
But it was only 5 days.
I know, but it seemed like a long 5 days. Let's see. Andretta said, my brother was an MP in the Marines, and he would tell the soldiers to always tell them to eat pickles before they come back to base if they were drinking. Well, there you go. Eat pickles. And then somebody said you used to keep a penny in their car. Oh, that was, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you. That was supposed to be the path of breathalyzer.
We are not we are not condoning.
But it was only a certain penny. It had to be made before a certain year.
We don't condone trying to skirt a breathalyzer test, so don't sue us for anything.
I hadn't seen it. Dang, I need to pull up my phone.
It's been a thing since Monday. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to find any number of articles.
Hey, Miss Theodore, how are you?
Hey, Mrs. Theodore, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely, Miss Theodore said, good evening, Parker in chat. Just back from the summit. It was great. We love the summit. The summit's a good ship.
It's a decent ship. Yeah.
It's a good ship.
I hope they fixed the entertainment, but it was a good ship.
It was a good ship. Absolutely. We're glad you had a good time. and she went with her grandbabies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't like pointing. I know you don't like me pointing, but
my cruising family. Hey fam, how are you?
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Yeah, you said skip it, and I thought I was skipping.
That's not what I was. I didn't say skip it.
You said skip the. Okay. LaQuinta said, "What happened to your phone?"
So the first time was I had just finished fixing the doorbell and then called Jaden downstairs, so we were about to leave, and he bumped into me and knocked my phone out of my hand. It was a small crack, but it wasn't enough to be like panic. This last time I went outside, and for God knows what reason, I jumped up and down for something. I think I was mad about something, so I jumped up and down in frustration, and my phone just completely fell out of my pocket, and completely went completely black. Then I spent the next 12 hours trying to fix it.
Yes. Okay, I'll remember that. Agree, T-Mobile customer service is horrible, but too smart.
They are not great. We've had issues for literally 1 year for them. It's literally something with them every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah. But they got good prices. Yes. Insurance companies are a scam. Sometimes, Liam, yes. Sometimes, yes. Sounds like T-Mobile. It was their fault from the beginning. Yes, it was their fault from the very beginning. So yeah. Speaking of scams, I got a scam for you, and I bet you didn't know about this one. And I hope this scam. I hope it shows for you guys. I really do.
We'll find out. Don't. Let's find out if.
Let's find out if you guys can see it first. I guess is what he's trying to say. Hopefully, you can see it. We'll wait a second. I hit a lot of buttons there. I see.
You did.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at 10,000 bucks.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. It breaks my heart, man.
I bought 4 of them.
Did you won on the casino or something?
Yeah. I hit 120 grand in the casino.
Well, you know what? At least you bought watches and you didn't piss everything off.
Well,
that's the good side about it.
The other 4 that I had got robbed out of my house. So that's why I'm selling this one, so it doesn't get robbed.
Yeah, you have to be careful, man. You have to be careful, especially who you bring around yourself, you know what I mean?
Right.
Majority of these cases are your own friends, you know?
Yeah.
Forget the watch. Your life is not worth that. Well, at least you have something, bro. Tell me what you want to do.
I'll sell it.
All right.
I like that one, though. That's pretty
deal.
Sick.
You want to buy this one?
How much?
48.
48 grand?
But if they will rob you for those 3 watches,
chocolate.
Don't buy this, though. You're going to get killed. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Deal.
So I bought this in the Bahamas. I think I got ripped.
Where's the cover of this?
I didn't get a cover to that.
Where's the crown of the box? What did you pay? $26,000?
Yeah.
$26,000 for a date just.
Yeah.
Where in Bahamas?
On the cruise ship, actually.
And they give you this box on the cruise?
Yep.
Wow. I thought the only local dealers were doing this, but on a cruise, to give a client a fake box, it's horrendous. My mind is blown.
I had 4 more of them, too, that I bought off of them.
Were the drinks free at the cruise?
Yeah.
You were drunk?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be at 10,000 bucks.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. It breaks my heart, man.
I bought.
So basically, he brought 4 watches at $26,000 a piece on the cruise. And basically, he got scammed.
He brought them on the ship.
He brought them on the ship.
Oh, no, babe. We filing a dispute for that, baby.
He brought them on
No. We're filing a dispute on that.
He brought 4 at $26,000 a piece. He won $120,000 on the ship. He got drunk in the jewelry store. They sold him 4 of those Rolexes at $26,000 a piece.
Oh no, babe. We calling Capital One right now.
And then when he got home, somebody robbed him of 3 of them. So he only had one left. So he went in to sell it, but they didn't. The cruise line did not give him the box that would have made the watch worth its value. The watch in combination with the box was supposed to be $26,000. They gave him a fake box. So he paid $26,000 for the watch, but the jeweler said the watch is only worth 10.
We following a dispute, baby. What are we doing here? We following a dispute.
The watch is worth 10. So yeah, but he paid that for 4 watches.
No, we're following a dispute.
What's the dispute? Counterfeit products?
Yes. Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Do you dispute? Do you? No pun intended. Do you dispute that?
I've never disputed anything, so I don't know.
I'm saying, like, do you dispute that it is a counterfeit product?
No, it was counterfeit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's a counterfeit product, it means you were not sold a product that was what it was advertised to be. So therefore, we can file a dispute on that bad boy. No. In fact, it was a cruise. Like, I thought it was like maybe like
he went into the Bahamas.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shop.
But
No.
if it was on the cruise ship, then no, baby, we filing a dispute.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's also bad business practice. I don't feel like I feel like it's taking advantage of someone,
right?
For somebody to spend basically $100,000
that they just won in the casino all on watches. My thing is, why let him shop drunk like that? That's a lot of money to be spending on a ship while drunk. It should be at something.
There should be some protocols.
Yeah.
And I would love to ask someone that works on a ship this. Are there protocols?
Are there protocols in place for somebody shopping while drunk? Probably not. Because they probably, like the guy said, was it free drinks? He was like, yeah. It was free drinks. It was free drinks. What is going on, T and Timmy?
Hey, T and Timmy, thank you for being here. Thank you for being members as well. You ain't missed too much yet, other than we are talking about Shannon Sharp at 9 p.m.
Yes. Yeah. The cruise ship. He said he brought it in Bahamas, but he was on the ship when it happened.
All right, and we got 40 people here, so we can take a moment of silence for everybody to please go hit that like button for us. We would greatly appreciate it. And it starts now. It was a long 15 seconds.
It was a long 15 seconds. Can we try that to 10?
No. You need some type of like graphic.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
M&T Living It is here. What's going on, fam?
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Liv said only $10K. I wouldn't be paying $10K for a watch. Yeah, he didn't pay $10K for it. He got $10K when he tried to sell it, but he paid $26K per watch.
I'm following a dispute, bro. I'm not about to lose 90 racks over this.
He paid $26K per watch. They could have waited until he was sober. That's taking advantage. It is.
Like I said, I would love to speak to somebody with a cruise on to see what the protocols are.
Absolutely. How many times I've gone to those tastings just for the drinks and not brought anything.
So yeah, I think what happened here, you said he won in the casino.
He said he won 140K in the casino.
He was drinking in that casino literally from sun up to sundown.
And that was feeding him the drinks.
Yeah.
He said, because the guy was like, was the drinks free? He was like, yeah.
Yeah. So that situation was they're just bringing him drinks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then he just was like, I'm going to go spend my money. He spent that money. But then he got home and got robbed. It's crazy. Somebody knew he had those watches in there because nobody just breaking in there just for 3 watches.
Yeah, one of his homeboys.
One of his homeboys got him. One of his homeboys got him.
$100,000 in watches is insane, and there should be somebody should be suing someone somewhere or filing a dispute, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna believe that they just let you buy $100,000 in watches. I feel like it's also something that probably requires a signature or something. Like I feel like a purchase of a certain amount requires a signature.
Yeah. But then all they're gonna do is say he signed for it.
Yeah, but if you're signing for it drunk and you know he is drunk, then that is taken advantage of.
I wonder what cruise line it was.
I want to know what cruise line.
Leo said, "Yeah, he was showing off. He was showing them off. That's what happened, man. Look what I got. Look what I got. Let's see here. LaQuinta, I don't know what happened. I didn't see it on my end. Hopefully, put it back in there. We'll pull it up. Yeah, that is funky, and they hit him up for all.
So basically, he just gave
winnings.
everything.
He
back.
gave him all the money back. He gave him all the money back.
And I can almost guarantee he may have bought one watch, but he would not have bought 4. Because why are you buying 4?
Yeah, right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Unfortunately, they mix up the boxes in those jewelry stores on a cruise ship a lot, and it does affect the provenance of the item.
So what you're saying is, don't buy jewelry on a cruise ship.
Basically.
Say less.
Basically, not even the inches of gold you can buy for $1 inch. You don't want to count that. Hey Ashley, how are you?
Hey Ashley, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Ashley wants to know: do you guys plan on going on the new MSC World America?
At some points, maybe not this year.
Yeah,
it's not looking likely for this year, but at some point, yes.
Not unless something amazing happens. But right now we are very tight on our cruising options for the year. So we have front loaded, which we've already done the first quarter of the year, and now at the end of the year we have a couple of cruises. So unless it beautifully sneaks in some special kind of way, we probably won't be doing it this year. Facts, that is taking advantage of the situation. It took advantage of it.
As someone who has hit a lick in the casino, she knows how that works.
So you just stop telling her business now. Sometimes my business ain't your business. They wanted that money back.
They conspired against him.
Yeah,
they're probably like, "Hey,
walking around, beautiful watches, beautiful watches.
You should go to the casino, sir. You know what?
See how that sparkles?
I should go to the I should go to the jewelry store. I was wanting a what's the watch that don't a Rolex.
A Rolex.
I always wanted a Rolex. I'm going to the jewelry store. To the jewelry store. Hey man, I'm going to the jewelry store.
Come on, I got 4 Rolexes for you. And then he tried to buy the one on my man arm. Like he ain't had enough. Was it MSC? Oh, I don't know. And it doesn't really say which cruise line it was. He just said it was a cruise. Don't buy a watch on a cruise ship. So it doesn't really say.
Comments the same thing.
Let me check the comments. I haven't seen any Rolexes in a cruise ship store since 20 years ago.
Then what cruises are you going on?
Dude sold the other 3. Oh, he sold it for the booger sugar. That's a cruise ship way of recouping that $120,000. Sell this sucker a watch for $26,000 a piece with a bogus box. They got their money back. Yeah, it doesn't really say, but everybody's basically saying the same thing we said. Everybody's basically saying the same thing. It was a fake watch, and they knew what they were doing. They were trying to get their money back. Didn't someone have to dispute a claim before they touched the watch on a roulette ship, on a royal ship? Someone had to dispute the claim before they touched the watch.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that. Interesting.
But I would have disputed it.
Me too.
Like Siobhan said, don't put that monkey on me.
No, not on me. No. Buy your jewelry at home. The Quincy said, I was just asking if y'all saw the TikTok of the lady who was carried off the trolley boat because she didn't have a Carnival wristband. We did, and I wanted to bring that up, but I found it based off another creator, and I didn't want to steal their shine if they were going to use that. But yes, we did see that. Apparently, they were supposed to go to what's the private island? It's not Paradise Island, but whichever one it is. And the lady had her son. It was a family of 3. So I think it was the mom, the grandmom, and the son. The son was begging the mom to get off the boat because they did not have wristbands. Everybody else had wristbands. The boat. It was a boat.
It was a
it was a little boat.
Oh.
And she would not get off because they were in Nassau.
Okay.
She would not get off. So basically, they called the Nassau police. And she was basically telling them, look, you had to drag me up off of here. And they drug her big tail up off of there. And when she wasn't no little piece of meat now. I can show it to you if you want to see it. They drug her up off that boat. And her son was so embarrassed. Eventually he just walked away. Yeah, that was hard to watch. Because it's like, that poor baby, why would you do that? Let's see. It's in there from today. Let's see here. I may be late, but I'm hitting the like button. But
Slow down.
I may be late, but I'm like button number 32.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Anthony, for hitting the like button and being number 32. We appreciate you. Sometimes I do talk too fast. Like BP said, for the low price of it was Tony Soprano's cruise. Now I'm gonna hit him over the head and get it right back. I'm going on Utopia of the Seas for my 40th birthday later this year. Any advice or tips? Well, we're also going on Utopia of the Seas later this year, and this is actually going to be our first time on the ship. We can't give you any Utopia specific tips, but if it's anything like Icon of the Seas, pace yourself. Pace yourself. And just anything else that you would do on Royal.
I've seen so many mixed reviews.
It is a lot of mixed reviews. There's a lot of people that just...
It seems like you either love it or you hate it.
Right.
There's really I haven't seen anything that's in between.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely been one of those. I think because people are confused about like the weekend thing, like the world's biggest weekend thing. And I don't think people understand that vibe from Royal. I don't think Royal is giving them the vibe. So, yeah, just pace yourself. Take your time. It's going to be a big ship. And just try to enjoy yourself. Happy 40th birthday. When are you going? Let us know. The box is only important if you're going to resell the item. The prices are usually pretty good for watches. I priced one I brought for hubby when he got to the appraisal. He stopped wearing it to work. He was wearing it to work. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So some of those things, it is important just to have both of those. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It is. That's very, very dumb. Because, like I said, she wasn't.
You're in a tire.
Thank you, Blue Lagoon. That's right, Team Reese. It was Blue Lagoon. Yeah, she tried it. She said, and they dragged her.
They did.
They did. But that's like, why embarrass your baby like that? Your son, come on now. They drug her.
You're an adult. Like,
and she was not. And she was. She was.
It was something she did wrong.
Yeah, she didn't have a ticket. She was a healthy lady, and that one lady she manhandled her. Now she picked her up as much as she could. We can show you better than we can tell you, and did. What's going on, Kathy? How are you? We hope you are doing well.
Hey, thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Let's see here. It's still a big ship for 3 or 4 days. It is. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think people understand how the weekend part of it work. You know what I mean? Like how it's supposed to be like a party ship. Is it supposed to be like their party ship? That's a big ship for a party ship. Like I get it because you're trying to do like, it's like a spring break year round is I guess is supposed to be the vibe of it, but that's a big ship. That's a big ship for that. Let's see. Happy Thursday. Shiro, what is going on, fam?
Right, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Shiro said it's almost cruise day. Jealous.
I hope you have fun.
We hope you're having an amazing time. Because you're going on MSC, right? Is she going on MSC? I think she's going on World America.
Oh, yeah. I do this to you sometimes. Like, why do you ask me questions I clearly don't know the answer to?
Utopia is Oasis class, still a big ship, but not icon size. Understand. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that. It's still a big ship. I'm going to end of September and coming back October 3rd. Man, you just gonna miss us
About a week,
by
2 weeks.
by about 2 weeks. Yeah, we're going on the 13th. I was embarrassed for him.
What's the most embarrassed you've ever made your child that you think?
I don't know, because if I embarrass them, I don't know.
Hey, Destiny!
I see she outside. You ain't got to get it. It's all right. That baby was crying too.
I would have too. I'm already like, I don't like those situations. I just feel like my anxiety is really bad when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Like even like when like we go somewhere and like there's a dispute with something and you have to like talk up or talk forward. And it's just like it's getting contentious. You can tell it's getting contentious. Even I'm kind of like
probably when I think I know. But this is probably more shade in.
Hey. What is the most embarrassed your mom's ever made you in public?
In public?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to think. I don't think she doesn't really like.
So there was never a time she just embarrassed you, like by the way she was acting.
No, not by the way she was acting. More so like
Because
when she would make me go meet people. Like when I'm not trying to talk to nobody, she go over there and talk to them. I'm not trying to do that. I'm shy.
So I think for Shay, it would probably have been when we were at her school and that little girl tried to say that little boy had hit her, the girl on the cheer team, and she went and told her mom, and her mom started cussing the little boy out. And I was like, first of all, they kids. I'll start cussing the mama out. Because I was like, first of all, what you're not about to do is cuss at these kids. You're not going to sit there and cuss at these kids because your daughter lied. And I did. I said, you're not going to sit. I don't care what she said they did. These are somebody's kids. And you're not just going to be sitting here talking to these people kids crazy. So what you need to do is take your daughter and go on about your business. And then you call the school and let the school handle it. But you're not going to be talking to people kids crazy.
This is when we left the game basketball.
We left the basketball game. Yeah. And she was talking crazy. She had her hand in that little boy face and everything. I was like, first of all, what you're going to do is back up. Oh, and I ain't even bit more know that boy. And I sat there and watched the whole interaction. And her daughter thought she was the one, and she tried it, and I had to set her mama straight because you're not gonna be in them kids' face. And then it was so bad, the principal at the school they told Shay about her what your mama did at the game, but they didn't like her, so they was cool with it. They were laughing because they know her mama. But no, you're not gonna be just sitting up here. This boy mama ain't here. If you got a problem with something that you say he did, you talk to the mama. You don't talk to them because you're not gonna be talking to my kid crazy neither. Because let me find out. Now I got to come to your house. You see what I'm saying? Now we got a problem. So handle it the right way. But don't be just talking to people kids crazy. You don't know people. Now what if that kid had did something to you? Now he in trouble because you in his face for no reason because your daughter lied.
So I don't know if you had a story.
I can't think of one.
Okay.
She's well behaved around me.
I try. Emilio said she thought she was Rosa Parks of the 2000s.
They're like, what freedoms are you fighting for here? Like, just get out the. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be recording, but it was like, I'm so embarrassed. You're embarrassed for this.
Yeah.
Like, we're adults. Like, you're not a child.
Right.
That's something like maybe Jaden would do.
Yeah, it was the huffing and girl, if you don't get your big grown tail off these people's shit and you wrong, girl, go ahead on now. Go ahead on. Ashley said I saw a lot of videos on YouTube and it's a beautiful ship. Yeah, I've seen some videos too. It is a gorgeous ship, but like I said, it's we can't really because we haven't done it yet. So we are hoping that you enjoy it, and we're sorry we're gonna miss you by 2 weeks, but let us know how you like it. That was a big double sigh. Technically, Brandon has not been on the cruise since February, but I did a back-to-back in March, and even that was still a long time ago. Funny. Especially based on what we did last year.
6 weeks ago.
That was a long time ago. If we're basing it on what we did last year, we did some cruising last year.
We did a cruise in January, February, March, April.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
skip
We didn't
May,
cruise in
skip
May,
June,
July,
July,
August.
August,
We did not cruise in September.
October,
Back to back in November. And Shay and I went to Disney in December. So we didn't cruise, what, 3 months last year?
apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. Not Rosa Parks. I'm tired. Look what I know. That's right. No, you don't be talking to people, kids crazy. Don't do that. We grown, baby. Have a conversation with a grown up. Don't do that. Don't be talking to people, kids crazy, because you don't know people. You don't know what you might have just stirred up in somebody. Yo, it's a good question. I'm going to ask Dylan when she gets home from swim. Listen, what has your mom done to her? I know. What has your mom done to embarrass you in public?
I can't think of anything offhand. Like I know it was one time, like I was at a baseball game and the coach didn't play me, and she was very not like maybe rightfully so, very unhappy that he wasn't playing me. So she took me like because I was on the bench. She told me to come on, and she started cussing out. Not my mom. Like, she started yelling at the coach in front of the.
That's embarrassing.
Everybody.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that. I think that was probably it.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Whew. Look what it said. Let her know. Yeah, no, don't be talking to people, kids crazy. And this is a different day and time too. I probably was wrong too, but I'm not gonna sit there and watch you berate 2 African American children for no reason. You're not about to do that. You know, especially when they were in the wrong. Hey, Alicia, how are you?
Hey, Alicia, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Yellow said, yes, that was a long time ago, BP. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, okay? It was a very long time ago. Yeah, no.
I mean, it's even longer for me. It's been 2 months for me. It's been 6 weeks for you.
It's still a long time. That is very much a long time. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. Go ahead.
There's a question.
Okay. Have you ever done something purposeful in public because you were mad at your parent?
I'm very sure I am an only child, and I am very positive I have. I'm going to go through my Rolodex to figure out what that was, but I am sure I have.
Not me.
You never did it?
Not on purpose. Don't you think I was scared of my mama?
Yeah.
Right.
And see, the public thing is tricky. Like, because as a kid, you're gonna try. Do not go to your parents while they're talking to another adult.
No, that used to be the case.
Not. I used to get lit up for going to talk to my mom while she's in the middle of talking. And that might have been, so I would say that's probably it. Something that I can remember is that I went and started talking to her while she was talking to another adult. I paid for that. But in private, like I picked up the phone, called 911. She was like, "Go ahead."
You try to call.
Who amongst us has not tried to call?
Not me. Not me. Not me. Oh, heck no. I would not be on this live today. Emphasis on the live. No. Calling 911 is crazy. You say you tried to call 911?
She was like, go ahead.
And then the second she said that, you should have just went on to your room and closed the door. I probably would have locked it. I probably would have locked the door. Because she coming. She coming. Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. Nah, I ain't
That's the most purposeful thing I can. That's the most purposeful thing I've done in public. It's just going to, just talking to her while she was an adult.
I missed the bus one time, and this was in middle school. My mom worked a lot, so she worked a whole lot. I mean, I think this was at a point where she may have had like 3 jobs. So she worked a whole lot. So I was in charge of getting my sister to school and getting myself to school. And she would leave for work before we went to school. So my sister made the bus, but I did not make the bus. It was raining. I was so scared. I rode my bicycle to school in the rain because I was supposed to go to school. I was supposed to go to school. I did not play. When Vern said it, you did it. It was another time where she was not home from work yet, and one of the little neighborhood boys knocked on the door, and my mom said, "Don't let nobody in this house." And I said, "My mama said, just imagine, my mama said not to let nobody in this house. Get away from the door." Scared. I was scared, and I took that same energy all the way to high school. My mama said, and then when I went to high school, I took the long way to class because my mama said. I was scared of my mama. Y'all, I'm not playing that game with my mama. Y'all crazy because she said, "Don't let nobody in this house." Look, what is that? BP a true villain?
Why you gotta be a true villain for? Cause
you one of them kids that called them. You try to call police?
But I didn't though.
But it's the fact that you thought about it. I would not have ever thought about it. It's a fact that you thought about it. No, sir.
You never.
No, are you crazy? The police or your mama? Bruh, no, y'all built different. Y'all 80 kids built different, man. Cause ain't no way. Leo said I was an angel as a kid with the side eyes, and you wouldn't. And you would.
That's ironic. That's ironic. He said that. Angel.
He said I was an angel.
Angel.
Get out of here. She had the look. That is all it took. That's it. It was just the look. That's it. On the go with Yellow said, my sister told my mom she was going to call 911 on her. She told her, tell them to bring the ambulance to, because you're gonna need it.
Yeah. It's not a long conversation. Mama, she was like, I know because we had a wall. We had a phone on the wall like near the kitchen door. You probably don't remember.
I remember.
There was a wall right here. There was a phone right there. So it was in the kitchen.
Not on the hook.
Yeah,
it was on the hook.
Yeah. And it was had a string. Had a cord.
Yeah.
And she was in the, I guess our living room. The house wasn't super big. And I was like,
"Hello, officer." You still carry that energy to this day.
I had my phone had my hand on the phone. I was like, "I'm gonna call the police," and she was like, "Go ahead." Damn, that was my trump card right there.
Yeah, she said, "Do it." Do it.
That was my trump card.
She said, "Everybody coming out of here today. You coming out one way, and I'm coming out another. But everybody coming out of here today. Go ahead, call the police." What's going on, cuz? Look, cuz no, because his mama were best friends, and they were both equally scary. His mama used to do my hair in her kitchen. I'm trying to tell you, it was different. Life was different. But you don't play with we don't play with our mamas. We do not play with our mamas.
So I am the only one here who's ever thought about calling 911 on their parents.
Yes, because ain't no way you were born in the 70s and thought about calling 9. I know I was born in 79, but it was still the 70s because 80 kids different. Y'all call 911. Y'all invented that because the 70 kids did not invent that. Y'all in the 80s invented that calling 911. We not about to do. We didn't even know what 911 was until we got in middle school. That's when they told us what 911 was.
I would assume I was maybe like 8. It was somewhere between 8. 10 sounds a little late. I think it was about 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I'm trying to figure out what was the genesis of it. I can't remember. I can't remember if the genesis was. I think this was later. I was putting water on the light bulbs.
And it was sizzling.
Yes.
You trying to burn the house down and you gonna call 911? Crazy. Yes,
I don't know if that's what prompted, but I remember me doing that. So
you trying to burn?
I was watching.
First of all, trying to bust the light bulb, burn the house down.
I don't know why that was so fast.
Did you burn ants when you was a kid too with a magnifying glass? Come on. Yeah.
I don't think so.
You
but
probably kick balls and
we used
squirrels too.
I did.
God,
Oh no! You cut me off. I didn't. My cousin did try to like. Well, I don't know. I did as God. It's so much.
You were bad.
Okay, this is judgment free zone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We listen and we don't judge.
So when I used to be at my grandma's house, me and a friend during the summer, a friend of mine, used to go get eggs out of my grandma's refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
The one I just used to go get eggs out of her freezer and throw them on the ground and watch it cook.
With the price of eggs today.
I know, right?
With the price of eggs today.
And when I was 15 or 16, we had just won a Little League championship, and we had a party to go to. But my dad had pissed me off about something. He had said something that made me mad. And our neighbors had a cat, an old cat named Michael.
First of all,
what are we doing?
Go ahead. Oh, you right.
And it's like I didn't think this was gonna happen. So it was like I threw a rock. It was just one of those. You remember again the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
They had little rocks. So I threw a rock at the cat, not thinking I was gonna hit the cat, but it hit the cat because it made this sound. And he was like, meow. And he ran away. And I never saw that cat again.
You took the cat out. You were bad. You were a bad little boy. You was a bad little boy. You was a bad little boy. You was a bad little boy. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my gosh. What makes you say that I just didn't like authority? You didn't like authority. Cousin, that's what I always say. I was more scared of my mom than anyone in the streets. Because right.
That's
like
you just, I was afraid of my mother.
You weren't too scared. You had some level of comfortability. You supposed to be uncomfortable when they walk in the room. You ain't supposed to be laid back. You supposed to be a little shaken up when they called your name. You was too comfortable. You was too comfortable.
I was also only child. It was
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying. Y'all only child. Y'all were bad.
Secretly.
Y'all said fast because them born in the 70 kids was not trying those boomers and wasn't. Mm-mm. And was not. No. Alicia said, so Brandon, is that mean with the blue shirt?
Oh, the black guy that's holding the phone up to his ear?
Hello?
But I'm
not. Officer?
I am, but I'm not, though.
BP was going to be unalive that day. Listen, he was built different because we just couldn't. He just said, same Siobhan, I wouldn't open the door for my auntie and she had to pee. These NC mamas put the fear of God in you. And right, my mama said, do not open the door. Why you get away from the door? Get away from the door. I was not playing. Get on. I did not play. My mama said it. That's what it was. Now, no, not Brandon. You better not. Brandon, you mean you didn't already have your bags packed? Because if you don't call the police, the bags had to be already packed.
I was like 8 or so. Like, no, I didn't have I wasn't long gaming. I didn't have a long game here.
What's going on, Carnival Crew? I
just want to keep popping light bulbs. Is that so difficult?
What's going on, Scott? We hope you're doing well.
Should just kept watching WrestleMania 8, bro.
Yep, you're the only one.
I'm the
Brandon.
only one.
Yep.
I'm the only one. Okay.
You are the only one. 911, never run away all the time.
Run away is just as...
I don't think I ever ran away. Now, my cousin ran away. Shima ran away. Boy, and she was like in ninth grade. Yeah, she ran away in the cornfields.
I wouldn't.
The cornfields.
That sounds like a
Children of the Corn.
Discovery ID. What happened? True crime.
I used to put crayons on the light bulb.
See, he turned out all right.
I ain't saying you didn't turn out all right. I'm just saying you were bad.
That's not bad.
No, that is bad. A real arsonist, you got that.
Oh no.
Man, because I just would have never thought.
Bro, to this day. So until the day she was not able to remind me of this, my grandma would always remind me that she had this table in the middle in the living room.
Yeah.
And one day, again, I was only child, left to my own devices at my grandparents' house. I screwed the cap off. Screwed the knob off one of her drawers on the table. That was I may have been like 10. I was in middle school. She
talked about that until the day she left this earth.
She talked about that until the day she couldn't talk about it no more. So basically for 25 years, she always brought that up. And then, again, this is a safe space. So when I was elementary school.
I know what the story this is. I already know.
When I was in, I think I was like third or fourth grade. I was at my grandparents again because my granddad was one of those granddads where it's like he'll keep watching TV, and then my Deborah was just like,
Deborah gonna tell it.
Yeah. And then, but my granddad was just gonna be there. Like I'm just here.
He's an adult.
He's like if I hear no, he's like what you
doing in there?
Yeah. So, but real no supervision. So I don't know what happened or where I was. But for some reason, apparently I had an accident on myself, and I decided to flush my underwear. I can't even tell this story. This doesn't seem like real.
I can't either because I thought about it. I was like, I'm not going to tell that story.
It's fine.
It's done now.
I'm an adult. I flushed my underwear down my grandmother's toilet, and which caused them to have a massive plumbing bill. Because when she got home. Yeah, when she got home, she called my uncle to come fix it, and it was late at night. Or he came the next day, and he pulled the underwear out, and obviously,
it was yours.
Who else? Who else is gonna be? So, yeah, that was a massive plumbing bill that I think my parents had to foot the bill for.
I know you got your room tore for that.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But again, another thing that she talked about until she couldn't talk about it no more.
Yep.
That's why I get not being able to let things go.
My mom would put on a key voice when her Minnie the moocher neighbor came knocking. My mama is not home right now. Then she would run to us and say, shh. I was going to shush y'all after she said, my mama not home right now. Not Minnie the moocher.
That is crazy. I admire the dedication.
Oh, you remember when you used to have to answer the phone and the bill collector be calling and be like, my mama not home. Oh, you never answered the phone? Oh, that's right.
No. I mean, I answered the phone, but I never did that. Everybody would just confuse me with my dad at certain point.
Oh, okay. Was BP raised by non-black parents?
Very much not.
No,
black parents.
No, he was not. He just acted like he was.
But I got whoopings just like everybody else. My dad whooped me for getting a C one time. I'm like, bro, do you know what a C is? This is when he was a little on the bottle.
On the sauce.
Yeah, he was on the sauce. Maybe for getting a C. Do you know what a C is? Like the C literally means I didn't do great and I didn't do bad.
I'm all right. You can't be average around here,
right?
son.
And it's not like I was like this exceptional student. Like I was an average student.
Ain't no average around here, son. You
This is
gotta
like middle
either be
school. It's
good
like
or bad.
it was like the first year that I was able to get like A's, B's, and C's.
Mhm.
I gotta say, like, do you even know what a C is? Like, what are you doing?
It's
Why
not a D. Why am I getting a beating and I didn't get a D?
right? It was this might have been the embarrassing. My dad has embarrassed me more than my mom has. My dad. Okay, I'll tell you some of my embarrassing dad moments. My dad, when I got that C, we had a basketball hoop in our backyard, so the neighborhood would come over and shoot, and play basketball in the backyard. So on that day, people were at the house when we got home because people just came to your house. When we were home.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Went home and he told me to go in and take my clothes off, and I guess they heard me getting whooped. So I never heard about the end of that in the neighborhood. And then when I was in high school, my dad would show up to the games sauced, and like the people on the team were like, "Hey, is your dad drunk?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And so they teased me about that until we graduated. And so that's the most embarrassing thing he's done in public. Probably the most embarrassing thing he's done in private is on the ride home one day, he was like, "You know they give away condoms at the clinic, right?" Yeah.
That was his talk. That was it. He had a talk.
Okay, apparently it didn't work, but yeah.
And then you was grown.
Yeah, so yeah, man.
Scott said, "Oh, throwing rocks at cat or some. Come on now."
I was 15. I really did not mean to. I really didn't mean to hit. I really didn't mean to hit the cat. I had no intentions of hitting that cat. But for some reason on that day, that rock connected with his skull.
Now you're throwing rocks at Michael the cat.
Never saw that cat again.
Because one thing we're going to do as black people is give our animals human names. Because why they can't name one Michael? What was that cat named Michael? Oh, okay. I ain't never seen no cat named Michael. Daggone it. You done took Michael out.
Just
What's going on, Controversial Cruising? How are you?
Oh my goodness! No idea how I got here.
Oh my goodness! Team Reese said, "Hold on, right? Don't even go near the door. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You can't do none of that. You can't open the door. Don't be knocking on my door. And y'all knew the rule. Don't be knocking on my door because my mama not home. So now what we gotta do? Now what we gotta do? Because and I'm always in protective mode, so I probably shouldn't open the door. But I knew the kid, and he knew he wasn't supposed to be over my house, and he was trying to come in. I was like, "Sir, you can't be coming up in here." Now, granted, it was a couple of kids. I would like cook hot dogs and sneak out because their mama was on the sauce, and they didn't eat. So I would give them hot dogs, but outside of that, yeah. Yes, don't open the door and don't answer the phone unless you know it's me. Now, how the heck would I supposed to know it's you? We didn't have no caller ID. Yes. We didn't have no caller ID. So I'm supposed to know you calling because I said I'm going to call at 8:15. It's 8:15 while you not answering the phone. Yeah, you had an appointment for the phone to ring back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had an appointment.
Because my mom used to call me like to wake me up,
mm-hmm.
and I always have to do like the ha 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 before I could, because I was already supposed to be up.
Yeah. So you had to go ahead and clear your voice of that sleep.
Mm-hmm.
My mama called the police to do a wellness check on me because I slept in one day as a teen. The police came and I ain't opened the door for them. She had to call and tell me, open the door before they kick it down. She was the only child. Her mama had to make sure her baby was all right. So she called the police.
They kicked it down.
Did they kick the door down?
That seems a little excessive.
Bryant ran away, but he left a note that said, "I'm going to Aunt Mama's house." Then he hid inside of the house, and the dog gave him away.
That's crazy. He wrote a note and everything. I'm out of here.
My son ran away one time. He packed his bag and he went outside and he stood on the sidewalk for a while. Then he came on back in, and then when I looked in his suitcase, he had nothing in there but toys.
The essentials.
The essentials. That's what he had everything he needed.
I already know what the most embarrassing thing her sons ever did to her.
Oh. Yeah, the kid's gonna embarrass you. You said don't open the door, so I ain't open the door. Now you calling the police.
Right. So it's an Uchi Wally is in one mic. What do you want me to do?
She said, don't tell all your secrets, BP. Yeah, they grown. We grown now. Remember those plastic runners that had the spikes on the opposite side to keep it from sliding? When I was young and mad at my mom, I turned them all right side up so she still. That was like putting tacks on the floor. Do you know what she's talking about?
No.
They're long. You know what a runner is, the long rugs. Yeah. But they had plastic ones and they had the pointy things on the bottom to make sure they didn't move.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how we protect our carpet and our furniture back in the day. We put plastic on stuff. You put plastic on the main walkway so your carpet.
Bro, I've never tried to do my mom any physical harm. Not that I can remember.
She said, because I was watching a TikTok and the little girl, the woman had told her son noticed something in the store. So he go outside and start jumping on the crack in the sidewalk. And she was like, I don't care. He was stomping the crack in the sidewalk.
Kids are stupid.
No, he said he's gonna bring his mama back that day. Miss Tanya, that's devious. Hey, I ain't never thought about that now. Yeah, we got the dog leash or the belt. The dog leash is a belt.
I got the belt.
No, we got a straight up switch. My grandma didn't play no games.
Belt. We didn't have no switches around. But so when we were at home, it was the belt, a shoe, and in the off occasions where she was really mad, a broom.
Well, I mean, you did threaten to call the police on her, so you get what you get.
This was years. This is almost when I was in like middle school.
Oh, you was too big to beat, so she had to get something that was gonna hurt you. That was diabolical. Tanya sounds like you, because who thinks of that? I would not have thought. She did the little stuff. She did a little stuff that's not noticeable. Who thinks of that? The flip the rug over. Tanya. BP thought he was a non-black child.
It's very little different between a non-black child and the only child. It's very little different.
It's the same thing. Not the runners. Flashback. I remember the runners. Nah, we don't take C's around here. We gotta go ahead and you gotta go ahead and take
no. Well, I mean, okay. So if it was Dylan and she got a C when she didn't know C, like I didn't. You know, it was again like my first report card, like of getting like actual real letter grades, and it was a C. So if it was that situation, you ain't no need to spaz out. Like, give me a warning to let me know my grades can't drop below a B, so I am prepared. Then okay, maybe next time if I do get a C, then maybe we can commence the beating.
Surprise, surprise!
Not right off the gate. I didn't even. What am I supposed to? A C?
Yeah, I got one of them C whippings in first grade. And didn't bring home one again.
Until she was out the house.
Until college, where you can't do nothing. I'm in college now.
Getting C's. What are we doing? What's wrong with? If we dish out beatings for C's around here, we will be in jail.
Not for all of them. You gotta see. So he met you in the middle and beat you, and I bet you won't get another one.
Like, sir, do you know that? What? Like, you're not that, sir. A C, sir, a C. That is it's a C. Like it's like.
Liz said the dog. Liz said she got. It was either the dog leash or the belt. Scott said, "No, it was the belt." Listen, we had to switch, and you better get the right woman. My grandma did not. Not my mama now. Not my mama. But my grandma, my grandma did not. It was too many of us. It was too many of us. Somebody had to get a whooping. Somebody had to be made an example. Somebody had to be made an example.
My grandma never whooped me though.
My mama never did, but it was my grandma.
But you would think like
Yeah.
I caused all this destruction at the house. She never. She did apparently throw a chair at my dad one time. You remember that story?
Yes, I do.
He was trying to sneak back in the house.
She was like, "Not in my house." Not in my house.
He had took the car or something.
Yeah, he took the car, and
he ain't put no gas.
He put no gas in it. Yeah, you took the car, and you ain't put no gas in it, and you sneaking back in the house. Nah.
Yeah, she threw a chair.
She said at that point he had to leave. She told him he had to move out, and he was gone in 30 days.
Throwing a chair at somebody is crazy.
Yeah.
And she's one. She wasn't a big woman. Two, she is about as calmable. She was about as like mild mannered as a person, as you will ever meet. But she was at her wit's end apparently, because throwing a chair, is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this was like the 1960s chairs. You know what I mean? Like, so they were thick.
Yeah, they were made of real wood. I mean, it doesn't warrant a spanking, but a strong talking to for sure.
For sure. A strong talking to. Be like, hey, this is not the standard. We need you to do better. It's not go in and take your clothes off.
No, and you had to take your clothes off?
Yeah.
And then you had to wait for it. That's even worse.
Yeah. While a bunch of neighborhood kids were playing in my backyard, playing basketball.
On your hoop.
On my hoop.
On your hoop is crazy. Yeah. You could at least told them to go home. So how do you handle that? Do you tell them, y'all got to go home, come back to get a whooping?
I didn't say anything. He just told me to go in the house. He may have told them. I don't know. But I was told to go in the house and take my clothes off, and he'll be in there.
Then he wouldn't make sure you felt that. They'll be the worst ones. Go on in there, take your clothes off, and don't start none of that crying. I'm whooping you because I love you.
The boy, you like, you better stop that crying before I give you something to cry for.
You already are giving me something to cry about. How much more do I need? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Lil said I would cry when getting beat so that it would stop quicker. I learned that my mom would beat me until I cried. Nah.
Also, I think also in this situation, I think I also grabbed the belt.
No, you didn't. You grabbed the belt.
Now, why is it?
You just didn't want to live.
Now, why is it allowed for you just to beat me to your heart's content, and I ain't supposed to do nothing to stop it? I feel like that's not the way human nature works. If somebody's hitting you, then your natural inclination is to try to stop the hurt.
Y'all was built different. You grabbed the belt and then you had a standstill. Because now you looking at them and you hold the belt. And you know if you let go of that belt, it's gonna be worse. So you just don't let go.
So
what do you do?
So we're just doing this.
We're just doing the diddy stare. Because what do you do now? I got the belt.
I mean, obviously.
And you know the anger is building. At some point, you gotta let that belt go. And boy, will you let that belt go.
But isn't that just a natural reaction, though, is to grab the belt? No. It's not.
No. Every kid in America knows you do not grab the belt. I feel like it's even been episodes of shows where the kid grabbed the belt and he knew instantly it was a mistake.
I probably knew it was a mistake, but
it was too late then.
It was too wrong.
It was too far in.
This shit hurt, bro.
You were too far in. Shoot, I still hear when folks knock at my door now. No, it was ingrained in you and you still hide. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I do that too. I'll
be like,
I'll come like upstairs and try to look down and see who it is. Or I'll be in like the living room trying to look out the mirror to see who, or I just pull up the doorbell camera.
I just start answering the door now. I'll be like, no, thank you. The Mormons came to the door the other night. I just went ahead and answered it. No. And you're not going to guilt me by saying nothing about Jesus. I love the Lord, and you're not going to come here and guilt me. No, we don't need you to read the Bible to us. YOLO, you knew. You know it's her when she called and hung up after the first ring and called back. That's her calling. That was your signal to answer it the next time. Because people didn't, back then, people weren't supposed to know that you were home by yourself because we were latchkey kids. Our parents had to work. And it wasn't nobody to watch us. So nobody wasn't supposed to know that you were at home. But I also don't think that worked. I don't think mentally that was supposed to work the way it worked because what if people didn't think you were home and their intention was to break in the house? I don't think people thought past that.
Bro, it's been plenty of times. There's been plenty of times I forgot my key and I climbed through my bedroom window.
Yeah, I done that myself. Cleaned down in my kitchen a few weeks ago. Trauma. Door-to-door people need to be stopped in this day and age, and they still coming. And they don't care nothing about no soliciting signs neither. They walk right past them around here.
Apparently they don't.
They don't apply to Jesus.
Yeah, apparently
they don't apply to Jesus.
You gotta get one this one said, we got religion.
They do not care. Carlene, you grown. It's your house. Yep. Or like Siobhan said, she called at a specific time. Yeah, we got a standing appointment. You answer the phone. Gotta make sure she gotta make sure you're there. Felt like they could see me through the window. They know you in there. They know. But my thing is, they walked up to the door and asked for us by name. And then said my name right. Didn't put R there. Nothing. Is Siobhan home?
They probably made notes of that.
They made notes. I was like, yeah, it's me, but we don't need nope. Every day, saleable. Am I saying it right?
Huh?
You know I can't read.
Syllable.
Every syllable was a whip that with the belt. I told you not to do that, and you did it. So now you are getting this whipping, and every one of them was a swing. I feel you. My mom get these hunches that I'm somewhere dead. Thank God she be wrong. Your mom. She's
a only parent of only child.
I still have times at night where sometimes I'm just like I can't sleep because I know somebody out and I need to know that they back in the house. My kid is past grown. Brandon, are you drinking out of a Spider-Man sippy cup?
By your tone, I'm gonna say no.
Dylan tried it. She had a bad habit of going to the door and opening it. She got skinned early.
Yeah, man. No, man.
Them things stab your soul. They do. Brandon, you are not alone. The bit is with you. Plus, when you turn it over, the runner will slide out from under you. So not only when you stabbing her feet, you was putting her on the slipper slide too. Belt, switch, and once an extension cord. Lord, the trauma. I ain't never got no extension cord, but those switches, yes, sir. Made us resilient, all those beatings. It did. We built different. Kids don't get beaten.
They crumble at the slightest slight of any like
you can't raise your voice. You can't even raise your voice.
Can't raise your voice, and like any slightest inconvenience is just the worst.
Yes. I got beat by a Reebok Classic because I wanted to go to church. I wanted to go to church. I ain't want to go to church. I just wanted to go socialize. because you was the only child. Well, she said the Reebok Classic was the 5411s because them was some good shoes. I'm gonna give me a pair. Them was some good shoes. Anybody got a frying pan? No, we get
No,
a
I
frying
get a
pan.
frying pan.
Liam, frying pan, Liam.
Frying pan is crazy. And
Now
your mom's
that's
adopted
abuse.
too. So she knew where to hit
She
you.
knew.
She knew where to hit you to maximize the pain.
Man, we had some mean mamas. Hey, but we better for it. We better for it. Was it a cast iron? Because if it was, she was trying you.
Is it that same frying pan you just lit one egg go to waste?
We was talking about that because I actually made Brandon an egg sandwich because we found eggs that was $5.99. Was it $5.99? It was like $5 for a carton. So we got some eggs and I made Brandon an egg sandwich. And I was sitting there saying to Brandon, no, Liam cooked 5 eggs just for one to go to waste. And that's crazy. Because I'm not giving one to the pan.
We had that conversation multiple times.
I can't give one to the pan. That is crazy. On the flip side, we did get $1 for each A we got on our report card.
Yeah, I wasn't offered any of those incentives. I mean, again, it's not like I need it. It's like, because, I just couldn't I just couldn't tank. You know what I mean? Like, so I just couldn't get like failing grades or D's and,
We gonna say now a cast iron pan? Nah. No, we didn't get $1. My mama said the prize is no, you didn't fail.
That sounds about right.
Ooh, black mamas, we gotta love them. The worst whooping was getting awakened by ass whooping when you thought going to sleep made you safe.
That is not good when you think when you think you've skated off an ass whooping. You're like, oh man, those are the worst. And then like the wait till your mom and like basically wait till your dad gets home.
No, it wasn't. My grandma used to be like, my grandma did that to us one time. I'll never forget that one. Everybody go to sleep. Gave us ice cream and everything. We was all snug as a bug. About 12:30, 1 o'clock, all them covers flipped back. Because we always just sleep in a queen size bed. And then she had a bed that she used to sleep on. And depending on who you were, what cousin you were, what time was, you would sleep with her. Because we all used to spend the summer at her house. And we jumped the ditch. And we went and played with the bad neighbor kids we weren't supposed to play with. And we jumped the ditch. And we went over there and played baseball. And we got caught.
It was curtains.
Yeah. Yeah, she had, I don't know, she got a willow tree switch or something. That thing reached across that whole mattress and got all of us at the same time. Let's see. I'm right there with you. Nope, the worst whooping was while in the tub with the wet body. Ooh. Yikes.
Ooh.
Yikes. She threw the chair like a what is a chicletta?
I think it's one of those and it's one of those small folks.
Oh, darn. Yeah. When grandmas get mad, they turn into superheroes. Yeah, they become.
And again, her grandma was mild mannered. I found out she was whooping ass. My grandma was mild mannered through chairs. I don't even think I've ever heard my grandma raise her voice.
Right.
I don't think I've ever heard it. So for her to throw a chair at my father was just insane to me.
Yeah. She said, hold on. Yellow said, wop, wop, wop. Y'all are traumatizing the chat. Oh, my bad, y'all. But these were the good old days. It was like, we survived it. This is how we had to live. I grew up when you couldn't go trick-or-treating because it was people riding around in vans and snatching kids, apparently. I still am traumatized by windowless vans to this day. If I see a van with no windows, I automatically think they're coming for the babies. And it was just growing up in the 80s, man. I grabbed the belt, too.
That's about right.
Liam, yeah, you and Liam on the same page? Yeah. That's scary. Oh, no, you never grab the belt. ever. Ever. She said, you tripping? Yeah, this is bringing back all of the memories. Now I know why I went into psychology to get over all this stuff.
And this is when, me personally, I ain't have nobody to talk to, big dog. It's just me, Oos. I talk to myself a lot.
BP is the one that you still hear if you were born in the 70s. Listen, nah, BP was not born in the 70s. He was an 80s baby.
He said, if I was born.
If you if you were, you're right. My bad. This sounds like come on, see. Brian said he grabbed the bell one time. It was like the room went into slow motion. Because I can imagine. I can only imagine grabbing that belt. No, I can't. I can't imagine it. I just can't.
It never crossed your mind to grab. I mean, literally,
my grandma, because I told you my mama didn't. So it was our grandma, and you not going, grandma?
I'm just saying, like, you never want to.
I mean, you gonna fight. You gonna fight, but you ain't gonna grab. Like, you gonna try to protect whatever assets you got, but you not gonna grab nothing. Now, my cousin grabbed one time. Gabriel grabbed one time. That was the last time he did that. Yeah. I watched one of my cousins grab, but I don't know. It's giving roots. Rules doing an ass whooping. 1, don't grab the belt. 2, don't say anything. They'll just whoop you more. 3, don't make them run after
I never made them run after me. That's one thing I did not do.
Boy. It's always the boy cousins. It's always the boy cousins.
Maybe I did like once or twice, but it wasn't a consistent thing.
It's always the boy cousins. My boy cousins made my grandma run after it. It's always the boys. You grab the belt. You grab the belt.
I guess. Apparently, that's like everything else. That's my black card taker right there.
It is. Maybe it's us only child. Maybe it's us only child in us. Maybe if we had siblings to see what would happen.
Or if we had siblings to take some of the pressure off of us.
And then y'all just equally getting the belt. Everybody getting the belt. Yeah, Brian did. Not me. She said, not me. I knew better. Maybe I shouldn't have had asked the question because all the trauma has been revealed. Not the Mormons were hanging with the corner boys yesterday. Oh, they was trying to save some souls, honey.
They were slinging Bibles on the
They were out there trying to give that sinner's prayer out. Wasn't nobody having it. Liz, that's why all Gen X get along. We're bonded by trauma. She said, I was driving by like, damn, that's a bad assignment. And you bold. The corner boys? Nah, I ain't messing with them. They working. You messing up that. You messing up working hours. Fast. My cousin used to run. My aunt would catch on each corner. They caught the catch, hold them down, and beat the crap out of them. See, not a.
You don't run out of the house because 1, like you putting your business outside, and 2, you liable just take that ass woman right there in the.
It's good Parker's therapy Thursday. You didn't know. Every now and then we give a little therapy. Every now and again. The way I will sit there and stare at that ring app on my phone.
For so long, like for like a year, I just wouldn't take. I don't know. I just the doorbell camera wouldn't work for a year. And it's just like I'm playing roulette. And sometimes I will be working and they're like clearly the blinds are open and I'm sitting there and I just will not get up. They know I'm there. I am not answering this door.
I had to frost the little side panels of the door because somebody looked in it one day. I was like, oh no, we're not about to do that.
That's when we first moved.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Let's see. YOLO. Oh, I know they was hopping around grabbing their back from those licks too. I need a Jehovah's Witness to stop posting up at the airport. Peak lazy, and they are. And is it Orlando or Miami? They be at the door. I think it's Miami airport. They be right there at the door.
Oh, don't try to go to no concert either.
They be outside there.
Apparently they were at WrestleMania outside.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, they be on them loud.
Yeah, like,
speakers
yeah.
every day.
You are going to hell.
Oh, you remember when was
And they were at Bad Blood in
They
Georgia.
were.
Yeah,
But they were in California too.
Yeah.
They go to all the wrestling events and appearances. It's not just Jay-Z events they go to either, because they was out there.
You are worshiping the devil.
Oh
You are going to hell.
I was like, tonight? Because if it ain't tonight, I'm gonna need you.
There were people in line just like, all right, man.
And it do make you feel uncomfortable. I was like, but we're not going tonight, right? Like, we good.
I bought these tickets, bro. I'm
going in here.
I'll ask for forgiveness later.
Mo to the T said 70s babies. I was a latchkey kid, but I was raised during the don't dare show up unannounced era. Didn't open the door back then, still don't open it now. I know that's right.
Yeah, don't. Do not.
They not like us for sure. We had to have a conversation today about popping off at the mouth at my husband. Nah, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Don't talk to him. Talk to me about it. Don't talk to him. Because won't I? Will I won't?
Yeah. Like, and for something, just going to the kids, like, it's always, y'all better talk to me first before the shit gets to her. Because and they still ain't learned this. Or sometimes it's like that. When it's about certain stuff, you better talk to me first before it gets to her. Or sometimes it's vice versa. Like, you better talk to me before it gets to Brandon.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Yeah. I'm convinced Lee was bad as hell. Not HE double hockey sticks. They actually put in HE double hockey sticks. I love T-Reese, I swear I do. Not the frying pan. Dylan said, my singing and dancing in public embarrasses her more than anything. Dang, Dylan. Well, listen, if that's all it is, then that's good.
Yeah, then you're good.
Moaning me either. I'll be looking dead at you from my couch, not opening the door.
that doorbell camera changed, and they have multiple cameras around the crib.
Yeah.
So
they say that you ain't sneaking up on them all kind of ways.
They see you at every angle.
Then you have to go get the switch, or don't let it be. It been right. Yes.
Yeah, they had to go pick out the switches. It was curtains.
Real switches. They don't come out here with these little flimsy things. Nope, it had to be real. Anybody get soap in their mouth for cussing? No.
I don't think because I didn't curse in front of my parents. I don't even curse in front of my parents now, except when my Yeah.
No, I didn't hear my first curse word until I was like in the fifth grade.
I didn't start cursing regularly until high school. I didn't become a belligerent cursor until like late college.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't curse. I may have cursed in front of my parents my entire life, maybe five times.
Yeah,
maybe.
Mm-mm. No, I heard mine from one of the neighborhood girls that she was real fast, and she had came over. She had I can never forget her. She had a black cat. I remember her name, but I'm not gonna say it because she was a very popular individual. And she came over to our house and she was cussing. And that was the first time I heard a curse word, and I was like, I don't think you're supposed to say that. Now I ain't gonna say my mama didn't cuss, but I never heard my mama cuss. I don't remember hearing my mama cuss.
I heard my dad curse, and I heard my mom curse a couple times.
Yes, I know what soap tastes like. No, you might get smacked for cussing though. But then she didn't say too much. She is who we got it from.
Yeah, like I to this day I still don't curse for my parents.
I think we better go ahead and hit that. before we get started, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. And I don't know if you want to share, but go ahead. Some people might have some conversations they want to have after dark. I just feel like this might be a little touchy subject, but for me, I have very strong opinions. And here we go. We're gonna keep going
until we hit it.
Until we hit it. Okay. So whoever dropped the buffer, now is your time. Let's see here. I knew I was getting a whooping. I had to wait in my room. I put a school book in my pants. She saw that and just left laughing out the room. A book in your pants.
You be trying to think anything.
Anything.
But it's bad when they tell you to strip and you ain't got no protection.
Cooter, wop, wop, Toby. Come on now. The book in your pants. That's an old school trick. Look, a win is a win.
Take it.
Not 902. Ooh, okay, on demon time tonight. That's true, because when neither of my boys confessed who did it, they both got beaten. Yeah, that's how it worked. Nobody want to say nothing? Everybody get in trouble. Let's see. Y'all with a time check. Okay, my bad. I'm listening in, but gotta fix my baby a quesadilla or two. Quesadilla. Yum. That sounds good. Cat Williams said one Shannon and Monique. Here we go. He did. Not Negro Damas. That's what I'm gonna say. Negro Damas. Cat Williams himself warned y'all. He told y'all what was gonna happen, and y'all didn't do it.
We got videos and everything. So let's try to speed. Let's try to speed run through the.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to. Did you just send me the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I?
No, I think you did. I think I saw it after I had already started. It feels weird because it's still light outside because I'm on the West Coast right now. Jealous.
Miss the West Coast.
Let's see. I was bad, especially during middle school, and got suspended from school a lot.
Yeah, suspended a couple times.
What's up, peeps? Glad to be back in service one more time. Sorry for our tardiness. It's draft day.
That's no excuse. You know why? You know why that's no excuse? Sharon, would you like to know why there's no excuse?
Why?
Bam.
Because I can work and play too. Feel just in time. We're about to talk football. Do they go hand in hand? I can't with y'all. The first time I heard a person cuss in front of their parents, I was in college. I just knew that girl head would fit a roll. No, that's when I figured out we were not the same. No, and not. And not. And the sippy cup got a layer. That's his wine sipping cup now. Leave him alone. Well, see, those go hand in hand. Can't have one without the other.
Phil plays sports. Phil no.
C said Q Shannon Sharp.
Right.
I can't do with y'all tonight. Y'all already ready. Let me pull it up. You want to start off the?
I need.
Do you need the video first?
I need the video first, but so if you haven't heard, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Shannon Sharp is being sued by a young lady of I think she's like 20, 21 now. She's suing him for $50 million.
Are these in order?
Maybe. Yeah, so she's suing her for $50 million. That is the try the last one. That's the statement from today. So.
Okay.
Oh, that's the audio. So I don't know if you want to play the audio and then. Yeah, go ahead and play the audio. So we have audio.
Okay. What is this audio? I'm nervous.
Play the audio. Come on, guys. Play the audio. Play the audio.
Oh, this is definitely getting demonetized.
We can cut it out.
Okay.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public.
I hadn't heard
I hear that part.
Big black guy choke small white woman.
This is worse.
No, you supposed to listen to this all the way through.
I mean, you got 21 seconds left.
It's not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Shannon.
Not a good look that you do with the shit you did to me.
This is not even audio I heard.
Okay, well,
That's not even the audio I heard.
Whoa.
So play the.
Okay. Whoa, sir. This one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's not even the one I heard.
Ooh, wee.
Friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
All right. Well, so he did put out a statement today, but we'll get to the statement after we talked about this. So where would you like to start?
Wee.
This is more than okay. There's so many. There's so much here. So one, this happened when he was 50. He's 56. She's 19. That's one issue.
Where her daddy at?
Two,
Where her daddy
there's
at?
other audio, like there's text messages. I didn't even send you. I did send you the text messages through WhatsApp the other day.
Yeah.
There was some raunchy things in the text messages. So apparently he's in the race play. So she just called him a slur in the middle of it because at his request, probably, allegedly.
This is nasty work.
You can't talk about choking anybody.
Got my bonnet crooked. Go ahead.
In public. What are you talking about? And why are you falling for a trap from a 19-year-old? Okay, you can.
Because that's what I'm about to call you. We too old for this. The first one was a warning. That Instagram, that was a warning shot. That was a warning shot. Why did you not listen for anybody? Because that was a warning. Monique told that man to get an old woman named Eugenia, and nope. Woo! Come on now. That ain't what he wanted. That ain't what he wanted. And she backed out of a $10 million settlement for $50 million.
Now, I ain't no lawyer, and I don't pretend to play one. I don't see how she's not getting something out of this.
She already got what. I ain't even gonna say that. She knows she winning something. She leaving here with something.
Because you're not gonna turn down $10 million.
She leaving with something. Oh, it's a Hispanic name, so she's not white.
As Dr. Umar called,
no,
a salsa bunny.
Didn't I just say no? I don't care what Dr. Umar said. I don't care what he said. It ain't my Michelle this time. This man is stupid. And you just doing stupid stuff because at what point are we just too old?
Country bumpkin, like what are you doing?
What point are we just too old?
Like,
my Michelle was a warning shot for him to get his ish to right. Now I ain't ever wiretap nobody before, but is it supposed to be that choppy?
I don't know. Context. Martin Luther King was shot in 1969. That's what year Shannon Sharp was born. For context here.
This is crazy. Yep, cut the tape. Yeah, cut the tape. What's not choked in public?
Choked in public is
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Close the doors. Like, this is too much. He too old to be in this situation. Like, at what point should you be also too smart? At what point should you also be too smart? You not new to none of this. This ain't the first time. Why do we keep falling in the same trap?
Why are you getting duped by a 19-year-old?
No, she had help, baby. She didn't do that by herself. That part. There were 2 tapes. I didn't hear the first.
There are 2 tapes.
I heard the second.
There are 2 tapes.
It's bad.
It's one like it almost like he's threatening her.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it?
I heard that.
Oh, you heard that.
I heard that one. I heard that one. This one is stupid too. They both stupid because why? Where are your lawyers? But not telling them to play the whole thing. But sir, sit down.
When your defense is play the whole sex tape, you've already lost.
You've already lost. Like, and then the first time, okay. The second time, sir, somebody about to go. Y'all said, boy, bye. That's why ESPN is shutting his show down. They're taking a hiatus.
He's taking a personally hiatus.
This is the best reading I have he has ever done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't have him do a reading for his the
commercials.
The commercials on his edit. Not good.
It was like I read it myself. Where her daddy at? Right. And I'm not asking where her daddy at in the same sense. I'm asking where your mama at. I know her daddy ain't knocking on his door.
Maybe the daddy see the dream too.
And you're right. Daddy probably set the dream up. Monique told him leave them young girls alone.
Because at 56, why is it a flex to be smashing a 19-year-old? Why is it like what flex is that?
Because we all say that. We listen to it and we hear it and it sounds crazy. But this is the perspective I had to and I didn't have to put it in perspective for Brandon to understand what I was saying. He already knew, but I think it just really pissed him off when I said it. But I was like, what would you do? You open the door and there's Shannon Sharp standing at the door asking for Shay. Because that's literally the age. Shay is 19. Like that, you want who? You look for who?
We have a problem when there's a 4 to 5 year age difference.
He is that Leah. Fast. Leave them young girls alone. And where
He grew up in rural Georgia.
his mama was probably 19 when he was born.
You know they use slurs in rural Georgia. Like, what are we doing?
I don't feel bad for him, not one bit. He
No,
should know
no,
better. I don't feel
no.
bad for him neither.
No,
No, because at this point it's just stupid.
And I don't know why. Like this, like you have literally like 50 years of knowledge to know what to not to do, and you still doing it. Like she wasn't even born when he retired.
This is crazy.
Like I said, King was shot in 1969. So you're right on the edge of like the civil rights kind of like bro. She was eating school lunch like 3 years ago. Like, 2 years ago? What are we doing?
19-year-old OnlyFans model at that.
Why is that a flex?
Did you see the signs? Monique was correct. He didn't listen.
At some point at 56 years old is, and I don't want to hear, well, DiCaprio does it and nobody talks about him because nobody cares. Like, it's not that nobody cares.
It's different.
It's
not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not a double standard. Like, I don't want to hear any defense of it. When DiCaprio does it, it's not wrong too. But also, DiCaprio don't really bring his shit in the public like that.
I mean, his wasn't in public either until let's see. The reality is two things can be true at once. They could have indulged the consensual activities, and there could have been a time where she said no. She has the burden of proof.
Right. And if there were consensual, okay. Because, and this has nothing to do with the law, but I don't care if it was, there's something inherently wrong when a 56-year-old man sleeps with a 19-year-old girl. There's something inherently, it's not a crime, it's not illegal, but it still don't feel right. And I saw something on Twitter like, if the legal age was 16, people would like, then men would go younger if they could.
They would. We know this is true. You ever sat at a slot machine and said, I should have left $10 million ago and now I have zero? Yeah. She might end up with zero. Right. Phil said 1968.
Yeah. When was King was shot at 69, right?
Is it 69 or 68? She knows she can get more than 10 million. Yeah, who will take 10 million when you're guaranteed 50?
He shot 68. Shannon was born in. So yeah, he was right around when. But you get my point.
It's about to be like 10 women jumping out the bushes on them. They're already jumping out of bushes. No, she didn't do that on her own. But then again, this new generation is on some new.
But you shouldn't be getting duped at 56 years old by anyone. Mm-hmm. You just should not be.
Right.
You should have your guards up. Like, at this point, you make people sign NDAs. Like, at this point, like
anything.
Yeah, like
anything to protect yourself. Ms. Dessa just jumped back in. What's the backstory?
That a 56-year-old Shannon Sharp, known as Shay Shay or Uncle Shay, is getting sued for $50 million for what was the official term for it? Sexual harassment, basically, like harassment of a 19-year-old girl.
Yes, and calling that man by name, he gonna defamation you, Shannon, idiot. He did call that man out by name. Oh, fast, because at the ripe age of 83, Cornell will still fight you about me. Why not? I need to talk to you, bro. You not no. Like you not about to. Okay.
You know how many times I have to get told to shut up around here about my daughters?
And they not 56, so not a good look. But she an OnlyFans model, so her daddy ain't gather her or him.
Yeah, this don't mean nothing. This is not taking away from like the fact that she's 19. If she was 26, I would still say the same thing. She ain't even bad like that, man.
She's not supposed to be.
But you know what I mean. Like
I know what you mean, but it's not. It's not worth $50 million.
No, like it's not. And you know how sometimes you can not tell the difference between like a 19-year-old and like a 25-year-old.
She looked 19.
She looks 19.
Mm-hmm. It's disturbing because she's a teenager. Just nasty 5 decades ain't taught him nothing.
Nothing. If you're the same person now at 56 that you were at 36, then you've wasted 20 years of your life. Like you've just what are we doing?
Heck, even Ocho, I think, told Shannon this simmer. He did tell him to calm down. After the first thing, he told him to calm down. Ocho ain't the one to be talking. But if Ocho tell you to calm down, sir, sit down. No, I didn't feel sorry for him neither. No, it ain't nothing to feel sorry about.
Where's T at? Why did T dip from this?
One of my older friends who is single said the 55 plus men were worse than the 20-year-olds out there in the streets.
But why?
Because they got money and they can pay. They got money and they can pay. So they trying to I don't know.
Do you think it's something like they just want to prove that they still got it?
It might be that. Or maybe they never had it and they want to prove that they can get it.
But at some point, don't you just give up on that though? Like at some point.
As a man, are you gonna ever give up? Or are you gonna keep fighting until the day you die? Not as in general as going out. Yeah. But as a man, men, y'all not giving up on nothing. Like and if it's in your nature, it's in your nature. Some men just take it to the grave. Games, lies, and videotapes.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. And that's going to be the name of his documentary. I could show you in public. She got all the proof. Why he even get on the phone with her. And then the silence was even worse. Because the silence was enough to make you like, what? Did he really just say that? The quiet in between him saying something and her saying something.
And it wasn't even like a joke. He said that shit serious. Like,
yeah.
Like, he meant that.
He meant it.
Then you stupid enough
to double down on it.
To double down talking about you'll choke somebody in public as a public figure.
I think it's a control issue. The real women of the world 40 plus ain't hearing it. I don't even think it's got to be 40 plus. Some women just ain't going. You pick and choose who you're going to do it to. Where is Michelle, honey? Where is Michelle? Moni said, where to on to go with yellow girl, the 50 plus crew is a whole fool out here in these streets. Oh, dumb. Y'all don't talk to them about them beards. That's what happened. Y'all don't talk to them about them beards, bald heads, and fedora hats. And they out here walking around in suits in old man gang with the beard gang. And now they out here unstoppable. And y'all don't tell them they were fine. And now they unstoppable. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. Y'all better leave them old men alone. This has been a crazy year. And it's only April. It's only April.
I just don't understand why you have literally so much to lose. And you decided to blow one because you want to smash a 19-year-old that looks like a starting point guard for the Utah Jazz.
Shut up, Brittany. I can't. I feel like this situation is going to close the Cat Williams portal, and for that, I say thank you. You know what? Because that's where it opened at, and it's going to end on him, and that's crazy because the Cat Williams go out there knowing that he was going to close the portal. He opened it on his show, but he knew he was gonna be a closing act.
He said a white woman took down Kane the Conqueror in 2 weekends.
2 weekends. And did. That's exactly it. Control. We ladies of a particular age ain't going for his foolishness. So he got to go find somebody who will. She will get paid. These people set those stupid old men up. That's what he gets.
But I feel like you not have a Matt. You got to have a Matt Mittens on the team, bro.
Ain't nobody got it. Everybody out here for themselves. Everybody reaching in pockets. Everybody reaching in pockets. And everybody they got to fill their fists. Everybody's pockets got to get filled. They do not give up because of those little blue pills.
That's the wildest thing Miss Debs ever said.
And boost that man.
That's the wildest thing Miss. That's the wildest thing Miss Debs ever said.
Miss Deb. Not the zaddies. I'm screaming because that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong down here in these daggone fedora hats with the beards. And y'all talking about, oh, he fine. I'm gonna get me on that. And now they're out here unstoppable.
They're spending their damn VA benefits check.
Now they're out here unstoppable. Give them one IG account and they don't know how to do. I'm dead. Y'all got the zaddies out here out of pocket. Y'all got them out of pocket. Age wasn't the draw. Why tiptoe around the attraction?
If a 57-year-old man.
But there are people out here. So it even at this point, because let's be real. Let's be honest. And this is true. Some people might be attracted to the age.
Yeah, like wait a minute. What age? What traded away?
Hers.
That's true. And this is not kink shaming. This isn't like people's particulars or preferences. But a 57-year-old man dealing with a 19-year-old woman is just, it's not right.
We read the text first. We read the text first. Yeah, they're bad. I can only get through like 3. Yeah, I think I only got through 3 too. And after it got to a point, I was just like, I'm not reading no more of them.
They almost seem fake.
Really, Liam? Age ain't nothing but a number till it's your daughter. Then it's a number, okay? Written by Chester. Facts. I had to take it off the screen, but I agree with you 100%. Exactly. That money helps him a lot. Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear the ex-girlfriend's interview on Tasha K? Child? No. Wait. Oh, email it to me if you got the link. I know you got it, Kathy. Send it to me, girl. So the statement says, my statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question is 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these faults and this disruptive allegations set aside from me. I plan to retire from ESPN, or return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Question is,
he's an idiot.
Do we back him the first time saying, oh, it was a mistake and then a stunt? But he's doing it for clout. Or do we just say, nah, bruh, we're not getting behind this one. We're not getting behind this one.
He's an idiot. So if you read the first line,
my statement is found here and is the truth.
You're an idiot.
My statement is found here and is the truth. Who wrote that?
he was supposed to not put that particular version of it out, but he wasn't CTE.
Right. Okay.
Like the first time, there was no really wrongdoing, so it was like, it just kind of happened.
He know sweatpants made me double back on IG once. Then he started talking, and it's yuck. No, we need the link, Kathy B. Oh yeah, we need that link. I'm gonna have to see. Ella, we need a side zoom this chat because law. Right. We need a zoom, not a side zoom. We need to meet for updates on the side with his fence teeth. Oh, not the fence teeth. She's back. T's
Let's
back.
go. T's back. Let's go.
T's back. He ain't coming back.
Let the chopper sing.
He ain't coming back.
No, Disney.
No, Disney ain't having that.
Like the first time was just like a mistake. Okay, because there's been pictures leaked to people all the time, and there's been video. Stuff happens. But it was no wrongdoing. It was no it was just something that happened. This crimes are being this is a crime. It's almost if you're threatening someone.
If he had dropped down 2 more years, it would have been a crime. I really think. You really think he's coming back?
I don't think so.
It's giving small buzz.
And then it goes to show no matter how much money you got,
just because you talking,
you can take the bumpkin out the country, but you can't take the country out the bumpkin.
Mel said he's not. He's not.
I don't.
You're planning to retire, and you plan to retire, and you got fired, or you got fired. Which one? Tackled too many times.
Yeah, CTE.
ESPN is letting him go. Yeah, the mouse ain't gonna handle but so much now. You're not just gonna be out here doing all kind of crazy stuff and think the mouse gonna keep letting you go back. Now he said what he said. He said what he said, and you're not gonna keep doing it. If he had to choose between a 49-year-old Ukrainian or a 19-year-old Miss HBCU, he who would he have picked? A 49-year-old Ukrainian or a 19-year-old Miss HBCU? You know that. You know what? But you know what? That's a good mix. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because I appreciate what you're doing here. And what do you think, Brandon?
He's going to choose the 19-year-old.
You think so?
You don't think so?
The 19-year-old Miss HBCU? Let's look at the history now.
Oh,
you see what? Yeah. Nah.
Why can't Miss HBCU be
I mean, she could, but probably not. That CTE kicked in. Y'all said 19-year-old? I don't think so. I think if it's in your blood, it's in your blood.
You think you do like them? But his kids are black though, right?
Was his kids black before he had money?
Well, while he was in the league.
Before he had money.
He was in
money. There's different levels of money in the league.
He didn't start getting this kind of money until he got out of the league.
That's what I'm saying. My man might be crazy, but one thing he said to be true. And when he get on, he'll do what? I'm gonna let y'all finish that statement.
Yeah, we ain't talking about him.
I know we're not talking about him tonight. That is a Zoom chat. We're not talking about him tonight. That's definitely a Zoom chat. No, see, lesbians HBCU is from Ukraine. That's my belief too. Just hey, what's going on? Sis? She said, "Hey y'all, late chime in, but the community backed R. Kelly the first time too. You on your own after that. We know what community backed R. Kelly."
The aunties.
No,
the
Thundercats. The Thundercats backed him. It was the Thundercats. You think it's just the light skin? I think it is naive and control piece. He is not thinking about anyone who cannot clearly pass the paperback test. Ooh. And the paper bag better be white.
We love everybody here.
And we do. I thought the last tape was
They never got confirmed.
They never got confirmed. But
I don't.
The picture that was leaked, she was not of African American descent.
She was a salsa bunny.
Yeah, she was not of African American descent. And stop saying the bunnies. You ain't Dr. Umar. His lawyer is Clinton lawyer, but I think he might need new representation. How old is that man? Clinton's lawyer?
Hey, man.
President Bill Clinton? That man need another one. Oh, I can't click it from here. I don't know. I gotta pre-screen it, Kathy. She dropped it though. Everybody got a link, but she did drop it. Oh, it's an hour. Okay, we're gonna watch it. Oh,
booty.
The title alone, honey. Oh, we watching this later. We watching this later, honey. Thank you, Kathy. We will watch this, and then we will have a Zoom meeting like a book club. After everybody watch it, resume back here on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock in a private link so we can talk about it. You know what? We might do that. But he was dating the dark stylist. Beards. I heard it on Queen A's channel. Thank you. We appreciate it. And once again, we will resume back here at a later announced time to discuss. Because I feel like that need a Zoom meeting. I'm with C on that one. Monique said his children are black. Okay. How old are they? Because I'm telling you.
They're in their 20s.
How long he been retired? He doesn't come back. He is too bad for ESPN. I mean, he said both of them. Not both of them. Rumor therapy that's out there is that Michelle's audio that was leaked however long ago was a cover for his alleged boyfriend. But then this chick got mad, jealous, and started asking for money. Ooh, the tea, honey.
Do you think all this is just like a cocaine? You know, there was this run where everybody was calling him.
Yeah, everybody was calling him a little saucy. Put him in there with R. Kelly and Diddy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know.
So he retired in 03.
In 03. Yeah. When the money start looking different, your tastes change.
But his only money started looking different the last 5 to 10 years. But I get you. Point taken.
If he wanted to just give money away, that's all he had to say. Listen, Shannon, I'll fight you on the corner of MLK for $5 million. If I get to sit down afterwards, yes. That sounds Michelle was not a bedroom dialect. That's all I'm saying. But then they were saying that the woman that they put the picture out of first, that wasn't her. And he was like, stop saying that was her, but it wasn't her. Something with older men in this case, they use them. They think they are good lovers, but they are not. Those young women say, are you finished? Miss Deb. Miss Deb. Now you don't brought the poll back. Why you bring the poll? Ooh, why you bring the poll back? Yeah, he was on Don Lemon show and everyone said the same thing. See, send everyone the link so we can do our homework. I'm serious. Now I will set up a Zoom link. Kathy put the link in there, but you watch and we're gonna come back because I gotta have a deeper discussion with people that I can say what I want to say and y'all not judge me. You're welcome, she says. She dropped the link again. Now Michelle's sitting in the pocket. You think Michelle gonna come out and pull a
Megan
Megan Good?
I knew where you were going. Somebody asked on Twitter, like, who's going to be his Megan Good?
He ain't even got one in the tuck, though. Well, he didn't have Megan Good in the tuck. Neither somebody picked her for him. You ain't gonna tell me nothing.
So basically, somebody in their late 40s to like
it's time now.
50s.
It's time now. After this, you got to find you somebody. You can't just keep running the streets unattached. You gotta have beer. You gotta find somebody. Not hurry up. Yes. No. We don't want to. That's a Zoom link conversation, okay? Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany's still looking for love. We're not gonna saddle her down like that. She's still looking for love.
God, she's not funny though. She's just not funny.
So let him climb and do his business.
For what he be telling, he be putting it down.
Not the color purple. I didn't let him. I can't even say it. But there's a color purple line.
Say it, Schwan.
No, there's a color purple line. I didn't let him do his business. Yes, mister. There ain't no stray. She know what she was doing. Listen, she got to fulfill her contract. Shit ain't work. Yeah. Well, they married. So the contract might have been.
No, the contract was.
It ain't fulfilled.
Well, he ain't getting back into mainstream acting.
But it's still a contract. So it just didn't work out the way they thought it was going to work out. And why was she the choice? Because she was married to a pastor before. She divorced the pastor. So that ain't saving your soul.
She wanted to dress like, in the way she wanted to dress, right? That one?
I saw a meme today. They said if he was still acting and if they needed to dress him for the Sinners movie, all they had to do was go in his closet because that's how he dressed.
Touche.
They had to find a wardrobe. Let's go to his closet. That one need a straight jacket.
Yeah. Siobhan was like, why didn't you tell me? Was it this morning?
Yeah.
You asked me?
Yeah.
I was like, because I found out like yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And I was like, I subconsciously didn't tell you because like it's just too much.
Who is wholesome enough to save Shannon? I wouldn't want nobody to just be settled down with that.
So it'd have to be like an older black.
Yeah, she has to be at least.
But guess what? Those women are fudging married already.
She would have to be at least 44 to 45 and up. She can't. She still got to have it together. You see what I'm saying? Like she got to have her own. She don't got to need him because it ain't. But she got to be down just enough to where her being in the public eye gonna get stuff popping for her again. Who is that?
I don't know because those people are married already.
My connection is not great because it's storming, but I'm back. All right, LaQuinta, we wait for you.
Yeah, there's no stop.
Get you a correct.
Because every black actress.
She said that 49, bro. I told y'all the first time. I love us, but us as African American women, we're gonna stop saving y'all when y'all out here doing stuff in the street. Did I not say that the first time?
Yes.
We are not here to save you no more. Now, fix it yourself, but stop pulling us out of woodworks when y'all get in trouble. Then we got to save the day. No, fix your own problem because ain't nobody tell you go out there and mess with that little girl. Now that's a little girl. Now, dad on it. That's a youngin. And you know better.
Who's an African American actress between the ages of 45 and 60?
That's not attached and
that's
needs
not
to come
attached.
up. Alicia said Taraji. I don't even want to put that on her. But since Lucia's left, she got a podcast now.
That's your best option right there.
Taraji?
I can't think of. Can you think of a better option between 45 and 60? Nia Long got her own shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She been through something, but she got her stuff together. But she still been through a little something. But then again, I wouldn't want her to saddle. I wouldn't want to saddle her with Save It. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to saddle her with say, nah, there ain't a whole lot of options out there. Everybody else got their stuff together.
Because everybody I'm thinking about is like Regina Hall.
Nah, no. I wouldn't do that to her.
Yeah. And these are all people we like, so like we're not gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna take someone off the grid who is also established to help him. He gonna have to get on his knees and pray about that. Yeah, because it's not gonna be the other Regina neither. It's not Regina Hall, and it's not the other Regina. What's her name? Regina
King.
It's not Regina King neither. Nope, not her. Dang, who is it? Oh, she already taken.
Who?
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh no.
She too busy trying to fix Common. Common gonna break up with her about 6 months.
Don't have no kids with her.
Common gonna break up. They right for each other. Cause Common will leave you dead is thinking. And if you have a kid,
she'll leave a kid.
So they might actually work. They might actually work. Nah, Taraji got to keep her hands clean. Yeah, she got to look like she could be him. No, we're not a pool of Mo Better Blues. You come to me because the other lady don't want you. That's what I'm saying. Tamar? I don't even mind because I feel like she can handle her own. That's why I don't even mind that one. You know what? Because Tony lost with the wind, honey. Birdman got her in some kind of trippy situation. She done married Birdman's secret and filed for divorce within the first 24 hours. So Tony lost. But they not divorced. She took it back. But apparently, the rumor mill, let me stop. That's a whole nother subject. Nia and Shannon would be a cute couple. You think so? You think so? No more sisters. Vivica.
There you go.
That's it.
That's
it.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
That's perfect.
That's it. That's it right there.
Alicia, you get one of these.
Alicia got it. That's it. That's exactly who it is. Because she can get off 50 Cent because she's still in love with 50 Cent. That is perfect. She don't want him. She want 50, but she gonna beat it.
What is this?
He need to just get with Loretta. You gonna stop. You gonna stop. You hear me? You wrong. Vivica looks like he could strangle. She could strangle him real.
Yeah, because she's put on a couple of LBs.
She don't look. You know what she look like? Old girl from Waiting to Exhale. What was her name? What's her name? Leah Michelle. They kind of look alike now. Since Vivica put on a little weight, because she put on a little more. I think her name is Leah Rashad. Is that her name? Leah something. Vivica's still in love with Curtis. As she is. But I think Vivica is a choice. Somebody make it happen. Y'all know. Now y'all know they don't want him. They talking about and laughing at him just like we are. Viv also. Oh, everybody be happy, huh? Okay, I'm Viv. I said cute, not functional couple. I don't think that would be cute neither. I don't.
But Nia Long, baby, they just left her for what I presumed. I think is what.
When he get on, Vivica already been with the athlete. I don't think that matter. It don't matter. Ain't no cap on it. Ain't no cap on it for the Kardashians. So why we gotta have a cap on how many athletes we gonna have?
You're right.
It ain't no athlete cap for nobody. Everybody get a chance. Oh my goodness. I'm not judging, just stating the facts based on the text message.
Yeah, because that text message is is wild.
Vivica not about to risk her low budget films and car chill commercials for Sham Shade.
I wish y'all would have thought of that.
I think he likes it too much for any woman to change him. With what they say, you can't change a man.
Put a big black baby in me is what she said.
That's enough. Vivica, all she had to do was gain a little bit of weight. That was it. And she did that and got the booty done. But she's selling them wigs though. That lady who played the aunt in Friday. Oh, my girl from what was the show? Turn the lights of heaven on, shine on me. Turn all the lights of heaven on, shine on me, shine on me. And what was the name of that?
Do it again.
Turn all the lights of heaven on, shine on me. What was the name of that show? It's a TV show. What's the song? Bam.
Nothing.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's the show? We look at the wrong group of women. We need him like a Meryl Streep. First of all, I get it, but Meryl ain't about to ever. Amen. Thank you, C. C know what I was talking about. Amen. With George Jefferson. He was a daddy. Yes. I appreciate it. Thank you, C. Meryl said not me. She said, don't put me in it, honey. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Yeah, that was his show. That was my show, too. I watched just about every episode. Boy, she wanted Pastor so bad. She chased him so bad, honey. She ain't cooking no hog maws. Yeah, it was Amen. That was my show. As Walden even chimed in and said, Amen. And 227. Yes. Yeah, Amen and 227. Exactly. Lord, y'all kept us up past our beds. It is 10:01. All right, the Zoom link will be. Y'all let me know now if y'all want to talk, because I talk with y'all. But we gotta watch the video.
Where is Tonya Johnson?
We're gonna go live at 12 a.m. like Tanya be doing. I get up in the middle of the night to go get my water, and Tanya on live. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Do y'all ever go to sleep? Oh my goodness. But yes, we are going to watch the video. Thank you, Kathy B, for dropping that video. I seriously want to. We got to come back. This was fun. Yellow said Zoom tomorrow.
No, apparently we gotta go to the pickle festival.
Oh, we're going to the pickle festival. So maybe Monday night Zoom. Well, no, C live on Monday nights. C gotta work. She can't be up all night. Oh, I know it's not going to be Meryl, just someone along those lines. Roseanne, because I need to curse real good and real bad right now. Nah, Brittany. Now Brittany in the club doing her little in the bodyguards trying to protect her from herself, and she's like, "No, baby, no, let me get my moment.
I just want to live."
She just got her kids back in her life. She out here doing these dances in the street. Plies said that's his little busted baby. Plies let him some Brittany now. You ain't lying. Notifications going off in the middle of the night. I know, like, T, what you been doing? When we zooming? You off on Fridays? We want y'all want to convene tomorrow night at 9 o'clock? Let me know if you want to. I'm gonna give y'all 9 o'clock because we gotta get past the Shelton. He ain't show up. Go ahead and give it to him.
Hey, this is Shelton. What we doing tonight, Key? Where we at, Key? Where we at, Key?
You're gonna get me to play Key. I will play Siobhan. We're gonna go on Zoom tomorrow. Kathy Bates. He said Kathy Bates.
Not Matlock.
Kathy Bates. Oh my goodness. Gail King is single and a real astronaut.
Stop it. Not the Jail King. What was
You know, Oprah ain't let her girl go down like that. Oprah let you know. Stedman She got her position. Oprah got too much money, but Gail might be right on point. Gail might be right on point. The way I just hollered, but seriously, Gail is a good idea. Oh, I'm serious, y'all. Do y'all want the Zoom? Because I will pop up here on tomorrow night at 9:00 after me and Brandon watch this, and we're gonna say what we want to say freely. Y'all, I need some ones in the chats before I create this Zoom link, and then y'all email me for the link. Parker's on the go 16 at gmail.com.
The Jail King, you ain't.
You in the
We gotta
jail
go back.
king?
We gotta
You
go
gotta
back.
back watch that. You ain't the jail king.
I don't know how to. What camera am I talking to?
I'm not a hog tie nobody.
I'm not a hog tie nobody.
It's the jail king. All right, y'all. Well, oh, they putting the ones. All right, I'll make the link. We're gonna have a group chat. We're gonna talk about this video Kathy dropped in the chat because honey, we gotta watch this. And the lights is liking over there too. That thing done went up 150 views since I clicked on it. All right, so
T's back.
T's back.
Let's go.
All right, it's gonna be a Zoom meeting. It's gonna be a Zoom because we gotta be free. So I'm gonna create a link. It's either gonna be a Zoom or what's the name? Because the Zoom got a time limit unless I pay for it.
Yeah.
It might just be. It's gonna be a link. That's all that's gonna matter. It's gonna be a link. It might, not a Teams meeting.
You can put it in the community tab, or you just.
No, because I don't want to put it in there for anybody. So they can email me for the link.
Okay.
Yeah, they can email
Parker's on the go 16 at gmail.com.
Parker's on the go 16 at gmail.com. Then just tell a friend if they want to be there, you can invite them. But I'm not going to just drop the link publicly.
Fair.
Okay. All right. So I think that's the end. I think we did enough damage for the day if we're not demonetized as we get off of here. It was a good chat. It was a good chat.
She said Google chat.
Oh, Google chat. Yeah. Okay. I thought I can't read. Not the moderator. How you gonna mess up your own? Google chat. Okay, got it. All right, so email me and I will send you the link. I will create a link and we will get together tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna talk about this video. She already laughed. She don't want to talk about. I'm not the moderator. All right, it was fun, y'all. It was fun.
Every Thursday night, we manage to find something that barely has something to do with cruising or travel. But here we are.
Zoom only have a time limit if you schedule it. Just create a personal link and say, okay. I'll figure out either one, Google Meets or Zoom. Either one.
Either way, y'all be getting something.
Y'all gonna get something. All right. Good night, y'all. We appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for being here for another Talk to Me Thursday. And until next time and tomorrow night, Parker's out.